Hello, and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. I have already been given my role. I'm the fortune teller. This is the newbie-friendly game. I will pull up the Grimoire here for a second. Pause it. Also put the rules in the description so you can see it during the game. But I'm the fortune teller, so I'm going to pause the video, and I'll come back with strategy tip when I figured out who I'm picking.
Hello, Yahoo.
Yo.
Who would you like to check?
Chris and Jason.
All right. Let's see here.
Messaging the roles does also speed things up because people can think before you come to them.
I had that thought too. That's also how it would work in real life, because you get your rolls first.
Yeah, like a card.
So yeah, it's something to experiment with. All right. So you said Chris and Jason.
Did.
You get a yes.
Interesting.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck to you. All right. So basically, I pick two players every night, and I'm told if one of them is the demon. However, one person registers falsely to me, and I could possibly be drunk. So either Jason or Chris are the demon, which is pretty good to know because they're two, heavy hitters, or one of them is my decoy, which isn't as useful. So I can't really act off that right away because it's not really a ton of information, but it is nice to get a hit on day one, unless I'm drunk, in which case it's entirely meaningless. So I'll probably pick two different people tomorrow, and we'll see where that goes. I don't like being drunk. That is confusing if I'm the drunk. I don't exactly know how that would work. Like if you would give me a 0 so that I don't learn that I'm the drunk. Oh, breakout rooms are over.
The trial of Chicago 7.
All right.
And I
watched everybody's back. I can
your voice
open up
sounds just like his.
You don't have to go to your room right this second, but whispers are open. I'll give it about 12-ish minutes.
Ooh, all right.
All right, so minions and demon, don't go run off with each other right away because people will notice that. Having said that, I would like to talk to Courtney.
Adele, would you like to talk?
We will notice that.
We can talk at Yahoo.
Sure. So Courtney, if you click
I
on
go to
breakout rooms,
yours?
no, I'll go to
mine?
yours. Yeah, just click on breakout rooms and then just go to yours.
If anybody has any questions.
Then the question is, which room did he go to? Oh, he went to the. Okay. Yo.
Do you have something?
Well, I never have anything. I don't know. Are you good? Are you bad?
No, I'm good. I'm good this time, and I'm glad I'm good because I hate being evil with new people because then I feel like I'm exploiting their noobness.
That was what my main hope was, to exploit the noobness.
That's what you're aiming for, huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm not evil. I'm definitely not evil.
So what do you normally? What's your normal, like beginning thing?
What do I normally do in Trouble Brewing? Because
what I mean is like, how much information do you normally choose to share? Because I kind of copy. So like if somebody says top half, bottom half, then I do that. Or
yeah, I usually reciprocate the same thing.
Yeah.
Unless I have a plan that is based on my role or something. Like if I have a plan, it's hard to I don't have a general plan. It's based on what I get.
Okay, so here's what my plan is this time. Is I don't plan on giving a lot of information early. Probably on day 2 or 3, I'll give some more information. Is what my thing is.
Okay, well, I plan on giving you my role. My role is investigator.
I'm fine with that. That's a role that you do pretty much give out.
Yes.
So
but
what did you do?
Can you not tell anyone though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I just want to see. I have two people.
Do you want to share the
information,
or do you just want to tell me that?
So I was given. Yeah, I'll give you everything. Actually, I was given that Jason or Kenny could be the Scarlet Woman. and I've never played by giving absolutely everything on my
Okay,
first
I
turn, but
have a
I'm gonna try it
suggestion.
out.
Well, here, let me read this quick. I think it's more likely that Kenny is the demon.
The demon and Jason will be the Scarlet Woman. You think I got both of them?
That's what I think.
Do you have information that like says so?
Well, like I said, I don't want to give a lot of
You don't
information.
need, you don't need to give anything, but like it's based on logic, not just
Yeah. Well, here, let me check what I got here. So I don't know why you would be given 2 bad players. That seems totally ridiculous. Unless either of us is poisoned.
right. Yeah, we could. Yeah, one of us could be. That is possible.
But I would say, so you were told that Jason or Kenny was the Scarlet Woman.
Yes.
Okay. Well, based on the information I have, that means that Kenny is the Scarlet Woman. And I may have said it
Interesting.
backwards, in which case I'm sorry.
No, okay, yeah, that's fine. I will talk to Kenny then. I'll see.
Okay.
I should be able to read
Cool.
him easily because he's new.
Cool. Yeah, that.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing. You people talk about meta and talk about exploiting new people. I use whatever I can get, and new people. Now, that being said, I don't want to exploit them to the point where they don't have fun. But don't think I'm not going to be aware that their logic is probably infantile compared to my massive brain.
Gotcha. That's fair, I think.
Yeah, you wanna meet Chris?
No, you're not. Well, I mean, I'll talk to you. I'll listen to you, but I won't talk.
Well, fine then.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, do you wanna yell at each other? I'll come yell at you.
Oh, that's fine. I'll yell at you.
Okay, let's go.
I'll go to your room.
Nice.
All right.
And I'll yell at you there. Just tell me everything you know.
This will be brief because I got to get back to playing the game. I don't have to all day.
That's fine.
I question your strategy
What strategy?
of not telling anyone anything. At what point? I need to start watching your playthroughs. At what point do you start sharing, or do you just kind of wait until information happens?
It depends on what role I am and what information I got, and I switch it up.
So when you're the demon, you're particularly secretive.
Well, no, not really. When I was the juggler, I came out right away.
Yeah, that is
to
true.
like 2 people, and I was just like, "Hey, what is your role? Just tell me your role. If you trust me, tell me your role, and I'll tell you everything tomorrow." It was kind of like that, just so I could, because then I juggled them, and I found out if I had accurate information.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
yeah,
so
what I will say is that Lynn. I don't remember what game it was now because everything kind of bleeds together. But at one point, Lynn was telling everybody that Chris wouldn't tell anyone anything, so he's definitely bad. And I was like, that is not how that works.
yeah, right. I don't think Lynn understands. I think she just wants me to start telling people all the time. And so she's always calling me bad. And I'm just like, I'm not going to tell her nothing because she freaked out on me once.
Well, she, yeah, I can't even tell if she's like in the game or not.
Right? Like the last game we played at I don't know, remember what time it was. It was 2 a.m. or something with her. I think you were part of that game.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I do remember.
She was telling.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say she was telling me, Gil, and Manny. She was like saying, "You guys are just over there circle jerking, and you guys are all evil." And I'm like, "What?
No." And then she was like, "There's your evil team," and it's because I think you were sitting next to me, and people thought that you were the whatever demon.
Yeah,
and none of that. And dude, watching that, I'm so disappointed in myself. I totally should have figured out it was Gil. But at one point, I was like, okay, I know Lynn is good. However, I started by saying, this and that, and she's like, "Could you make up your mind?" And it's like, well, I have made up my mind. Anyway, I'm gonna head out unless there's some information here to happen.
I am a townsfolk. I'll give you that. Do you want to give me any information?
I am also a townsfolk. I've never been anything but a townsfolk. One thing I will say also is the outsiders, from a design perspective, I feel like the outsiders are the least interesting thing in the game. I feel like they all need to be reworked.
Yeah, because I mean, they're kind of like villagers with a little bit of pizzazz to them, but that was about it.
Well, the problem with them is that I feel like they're supposed to be roles that are not particularly helpful. However, I feel like functionally what they are rules that say, I am an outsider, kill me. Like, every single outsider, that is what they should do. And I feel
That is
like
true.
that should not be that way. That's what
No,
I
I
think.
agree.
The drunk is the most interesting in the script.
Have you heard anything about outsiders yet?
Nope.
I just want to know if we have any. No.
I'm
Okay.
going to head out,
That's
though.
all.
I'm going to go
Okay,
find
sounds good.
information. It's been nice
That's
talking
fair.
to you, though.
You too. Take care.
I always get nervous talking to you, Jason.
No, it's fine. You want to talk?
But I'll do it. I'll go talk to you.
Chris, do you want to talk?
You want to go to my
I mean,
room?
I'm happy to listen.
In your room, it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Let's go, Chris. I'll go to your room.
Okay.
Kenny, it appears that you're the only one left. Do you want to talk?
Yeah, all right. Come on over to my place.
All right. Yo.
All right. So he was in the night phase a long time. So I feel like there had to have been a lot of information put out.
Not necessarily. The night phase is often Q&A time, and there's 3 first-time players, so that may have been extensive.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
Well, Cynthia said she had some information, but she said she didn't want to say what the information was.
okay. I will write a note of that. I have a sheet where I put possibly useless information, and I will throw it on there.
She said she didn't want to say what it was because she could have been poisoned or drunk. I don't know if that's a way of actually claiming a role without claiming a role.
Well, the problem... So I think she's one of the... This is her second time playing.
Yeah.
And the problem with new players is that they don't know how much they should share. Like, for instance, if she was bad, she might be like, okay, I need to be super careful before I start giving information, which is true. So I don't know how much you can read into that, but I think it's worth noting anyway. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm willing to give out information that I'm an outsider, but
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
revealing which one I am at the moment.
That's fair. I have opinions about outsiders.
Good opinions or bad opinions?
It's not really. It's really a design standpoint. I feel like outsiders are the least interesting part of the game.
Yeah, looking at all the roles, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal for any of them to come out. But it does give a design, from a design point of view, it gives an easy way for someone to claim something if they're not.
Well, see, the problem with, like, the recluse, like, the recluse should say, I'm the recluse, kill me, because they mess up the game. And the saint, like, has to out themselves. Basically, they're roles that just have to out themselves, which I think is the exact opposite of what you said. But anyway, you're wrong, because this is my opinion. The drunk is the most interesting one. But like the recluse, like literally having a recluse in the game is just bad. So now that being said, different people have different opinions. Like, are you here to play the game or to win? Well, it's different than the Sasquatch in Werewolf, though, where you literally say, I'm the Sasquatch, kill me, and then you're out of the game. At least you're in the game in this, but like, I don't know, coming out and dying and never having information, like, that's not that interesting.
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. I can come out with it. I'm the saint. So it's
Well,
not
I didn't need you to come out with it.
Yeah, but you're right. It's not a big deal because when you look at it, it's going, all right, anyone that is good isn't going to kill me. Anyone that is bad isn't going to kill me during the night phase.
Yep.
They're going to, and if they try and get me killed during the day phase, then I call them out as, that's why they're doing it. So
Well, one thing I will say before you come out with to everyone about the saint, one of the things that you can do for the village is you can die as fodder because they're going to kill people. You don't get information. So like not coming out would allow you to be one of the night kills. Whereas if you come out with your role,
Okay.
they won't kill you at night.
all right, I'll keep it to us then.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I really appreciate you telling me. If you're not the demon.
No.
Well, that's the thing. Well, anyway, I see that we have used
20 seconds. All right, I'll head back.
Okay. And just so you know, my plan, okay.
Or not.
Not.
Sorry,
I'll say that open.
All right. Does anybody want to come out as the virgin?
Well, wait, why would they do that?
because they can clear 2 people.
Yeah, but
They can, but unless you have a drunk involved, right? That's always the
That's
issue
true.
there. right?
However, if you can get a virgin kill on day 1, you've got 2 people that you can trust.
If it's someone who has the top 4 roll that wants to give up their info now,
Sure, yeah, exactly.
Well, they
That's why
don't
I'm
even need
asking.
to give up their info. They'll be confirmed and they could give it later.
they can give it
Yes.
later. Yeah.
They could be the sponge that absorbs all the info and then does stuff with it.
Yeah, and keeping in mind that some of the information they absorb is from bad people.
True, yeah, of course, yeah. But does anybody want? This is the type of game, and for the people who are new to this, if you are the virgin, there's no reason to keep it
Yeah,
quiet.
that is
well,
absolutely
there's
correct.
there's a small reason.
A
Why?
bad person could
Because
not-
if you could get a bad person to nominate them and be like, "I'm the virgin," they should have just died.
Yep.
Then
there's-
And you're in a state of confusion forever.
There's always a reason not to.
The other
Okay, well,
problem with
let's
that,
put
though,
it this way: if there's a virgin in play, you can trust me that you should come out right now.
Well, if I'm a minion, I could say, guys, I'm the virgin, and
Is
well, I
that
don't know
what
why I'm
you're
helping
saying,
the
Adele?
evil team. I'm good. Guys.
So
I'm
here's the
good.
deal: is if you're
I'm-
Adele, you know dang well that if you're a minion, you're not coming out as a virgin, because if not, both people are going to end up being dead real fast.
that is true.
I'm sorry, it's just going to be the way that it is.
Yeah, but it could be my bluff roll, right?
Again, if there's a drunk, you can't assume the virgin might not be the drunk. If there's
Sure,
a-
but what I'm saying is
That's
if,
true,
if
too.
somebody comes out as the virgin and somebody nominates them and that person doesn't die, then both people are going to be executed very quickly.
Yeah, at least we have some information if the virgin did come
Right.
out. It's-
So if there's no
otherwise we'd
virgin in the
have-
game, then there's no virgin in the game, and we can move past that.
I think
To be fair, Trey, I said that like about 17 rolls, and in the end, these end up coming out like 7 days
Well,
later.
I'm also doing. Hey, I'm also doing this as kind of a teaching thing for new people
Yeah.
that the virgin is not something that you have to keep quiet. It's really
Right.
not.
You don't want to keep it for too long, definitely, because you'll get randomly nominated, and you might kill a fortune teller.
Instant.
That
That's
is
not
true.
great.
Yeah, you don't want to get somebody to nominate you that actually has an ongoing role.
It doesn't have to
Yeah,
be instantly though, Trey, because someone might have info. Let's wait until
Yeah,
someone.
I don't think necessarily have to come out right now. Just don't keep it for too long. You can like try to find someone you trust and agree with them. They will nominate you, and make a plan with 2 people. Make sure you trust them.
We're also talking very heavily as though there is a virgin, and there might.
Yeah, it's not necessarily.
Sure, exactly. But we just like to, and same thing with outsiders. If you're an outsider, it's a good way, it's a good idea to come out so we can count up the outsiders and know if there's a Baron in play.
Well, I've
And
talked.
we know that there's 2 there. We
I've
know
talked to
there's 2.
everyone except for 2 people, so I know one of them's an outsider.
You know,
Yeah.
one person's an
So-
outsider? you said?
We have an outsider.
There
At
has
least-
to be at least one, if not 2. There has to be because there's 2 in the game.
There has to be
Yeah.
at least 2 outsiders, right?
Yeah, but one of them doesn't know
Well,
they're the
That's what we're
outsider.
saying.
Four.
Let's put it this way. Right now, at least one of us knows that they're an outsider, because if
Yeah.
it's just 2 and one's
Yes,
a drunk, well,
yes.
then the other person won't know. But at least one of us knows that we're an
Yes.
outsider.
If someone who's
Right.
an outsider want to come out and say they're an outsider,
Right.
I'm looking at 2 people. I'm not going to name their names, but they're the only 2 people I didn't talk to, so you can probably figure out who you are.
I'll come out and say I'm an outsider.
Thank you, Penny. You were one of the 2.
Just don't say who
Please.
yet.
Is anybody else?
maybe-
We
maybe-
just
maybe-
know we got
Maybe
drunk.
maybe knowing who is that outsider is. Oh no, I'll talk to you, Kenny, tomorrow. That's all. That's all I'll say. If you don't
Yeah,
want
if
to come
nobody
on
wants
public
to
with what's
claim
your actual
outsider,
outsider,
I'm
I'll
going to
talk to you
just
tomorrow.
assume we have a drunk.
Yeah, and that makes sense, because the drunk is a fun one to always add. Who doesn't want to add the drunk?
Well,
I don't.
I think
I
Jason,
want drunk. No, I'm
I
just
hate the
kidding.
drunk. It's always me.
I
It's
think-
always you.
So everyone now needs to realize
90%.
Gonna need a nomination.
So
Wait,
everyone now needs to realize that any information they got might not be correct because one of us isn't going to have correct information. Possibly if there's a poisoner also in the game. So just
Right.
everyone realize that.
So, Jason, you were not saying that you knew of an outsider. You were saying you talked to everyone but 2, and you had not spoken to any outsiders.
No one. I asked everyone. All I did was ask one question: "Are you an outsider?" And then I left, and everyone could confirm that who I talked to. I literally said, "Are you an outsider?"
And
then
there were 2 people that said yes, or
there was 0 people who said yes.
And there's no chance that anyone lied to anyone.
Last solo game.
That's really stupid in this game because we need to find out if there's a Baron or not.
Well,
I've been
I will say
tested,
this.
and I
I'm pretty
am
sure I'm
officially
not drunk.
Technically, Jason lied. He didn't ask me if I was an outsider. I just told him I was a Townsfolk.
It was fine, whatever. I got the info the same way, Chris, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Hey, why do you think you're not drunk?
I'm not gonna say that right now.
No one knows if they're drunk. Trey might be drunk. Trey might not be drunk. We don't know yet.
We need a nomination.
I know.
He
Curiosity.
there's some roles that can confirm themselves at some point. So I mean,
Yeah, there's roles that confirm themselves, but at the moment we don't know who's drunk.
So, Kenny, can we ask you, if you, the outsider role that you are, should we be trying to get rid of you right now to lessen confusion?
No.
okay, that's fair.
Okay, so assuming I'm the Undertaker, who's willing to sacrifice themselves so I can
I was about to
confirm
say,
the
why
role?
are you assuming you're the Undertaker?
No, because
He may have been
like,
told he was
Because
the
he's not the Undertaker and he wants to kill somebody to
like,
find out.
I'm not
the
gonna
role.
say who is the Undertaker, whether it's me or not, but like assuming there is an Undertaker, okay, not me, fine, we'll word it that way.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to die so the Undertaker can confirm them?
Let's ask a further question. Do you have reason to believe there is an Undertaker in play?
Well, we have 12 players, so there's a good chance. That's the best I got.
That's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to know if you knew there was an Undertaker or suspected it highly, or if it was just
No, it's I don't have any logic pointing towards it other than
Undertaker as well. Just remember that one
Need a-
roll is possibly drunk, one roll is possibly poisoned.
Yeah.
Do about another minute.
I still think it's worth executing.
If someone had
For the opportunity that the Undertaker could be in the
And there
game.
usually is an Undertaker. There might not be, but there usually is.
if someone has a top 4 roll, just say you have a top 4. You don't even have to say the roll. Just say you have a top 4 roll. It's probably the safest bet.
and
And
then
for
we'll
anyone
probably kill
new-
you.
For anyone new, remember if you it's not werewolf. If you get killed, you're not out of the game. You're still participating.
Right.
You don't have to give your info. Don't even say which top 4 you are, because in case the demons team has one of the top 4 rolls, can bluff it. If you have a top
I'm
4
a
roll,
top 4.
I have a top
I'm
4.
a
I'm
top-
going to die.
I'm a top 4 roll.
Are you going to
Adele?
die then, Adele?
What?
Are you going to die then if you're a top 4?
I mean, if you think that's gonna help, sure.
If we think we have an Undertaker, which
If
we
you,
don't know,
yeah,
Yeah. If you want to confirm, like if you think you can't confirm me or you can't trust me, then sure, yeah.
okay,
All right. When we need a nomination, we start counting down from 10.
I nominate
Unless-
myself.
Sure,
Oh,
we'll nominate Adele.
All right. I guess heard Adele nominate himself first.
We don't have a witch in this game, do we?
no, there's no
No.
way. We don't have to worry.
Okay.
no. We have to
Adele,
worry about
state your
spy, though,
reasoning and
no,
defense.
For the new players, the reason Adele nominated himself is there's a character in one of the scripts that's called a witch. If you
Also-
nominate, you die.
Kenny, you need to take your seat on the grimoire. I think Adele's-
There would be a logical reason why you would nominate yourself to not risk someone else. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So it,
All right.
I don't know.
Well, Adele, let Adele state his.
My accusation is
David says
I am not trustworthy, and I could be lying, so it's better to confirm me. My defense is I do think I'm trustworthy, and I don't think you need to kill me to confirm me. I don't know how am I supposed to accuse and defend myself? Don't you want, guys?
Adele, do you want us to kill you?
You have another
I'm
minute
fine.
for
I'm
people to-
totally fine with killing me if you think that it's like you can't trust me. If you think you cannot trust me.
This way people could confirm him.
Yeah. At this point in time, we need to get confirmed good people. So
That's fair. Because my only issue is I suspect a recluse, but we cannot confirm a recluse with Undertaker. So
Well, if there's a recluse, the recluse would be Kenny, because no one else is claiming outsider role. And if the recluse isn't claiming, then they're just crazy at this point.
but if that's the case, then Kenny's answer should have been yes to my question.
There might not be a recluse.
There's probably not a
Yeah.
recluse.
So I don't think we should kill Kenny ever.
yeah, then yeah, just kill me. Just kill me. Kill-
All right. Well, we're
Actually, kill me.
gonna,
Yes.
we're gonna start this vote. It's gonna start with Trey. We're gonna start in 3, 2. Oh, so Kenny, you still need to take your seat.
No, there's something wrong then, because I'm looking and I have my seat claimed and no one else does. I'm in a wrong
Sure.
grimoire.
Try refreshing your page, or also try leaving the session and coming back. Sometimes that'll.
Or
Yeah,
try
usually leaving and
I'm gonna-
joining
I'm gonna
works.
close this completely and then I'm gonna re-hit the link.
that
For
won't-
now, you
that
could
won't
vote
be
as
enough.
a up or no. It would work.
Yeah, you can give a voice vote for now if you want. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'll
we're gonna
re-
start with Trey in 3, 2, 1.
There's like 7 people voting to kill me, so you could join.
go for it.
we think Adele's pretty much a safe bet to die, right?
we're gonna roast marshmallows on his.
Kenny, your vote. Vote. Okay.
I'll kill him. Let's do it.
People didn't vote to kill. Interesting.
Well, Kenny doesn't count.
Well, there's no point
Maybe
anymore.
they think they can trust me, which
I think I
Yeah.
can trust you.
Adele's
Skin
killing
votes.
himself. That's usually
Which is enough. I'm gonna put this in the chat.
And the game
unless
is
he
over.
wanted to kill himself as the imp day one and see how that played out and see if he could pull off the victory with the Scarlet Woman.
Are there any more nominations?
Sam, can you put the link in the chat again,
Yeah, unless somebody else beats me to it.
or someone?
All right. Well, I'll let you work this out real quick, but
Do we
I
have
think you
any
probably want to leave the
nominations?
session and come back. That'll probably be what fixes it.
At this point, do we just say we go to sleep?
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no. I mean, does
Yeah, I
anyone?
don't want to count
while
down,
you're-
but I'm just going to wait on Kenny just real quick.
I mean, again, at this point in time, is there a
I'll do a
virgin?
countdown.
There's a virgin coming.
So, Adele claimed Investigator, and then he said he was a top 4 role and had himself killed. Feels pretty convincing that he was good. I was told that Jason or Chris were the demon. Oh, I should pick who I want to have.
Who we checking tonight?
I will check Jamie and Kenny.
Jamie and Kenny. All right, you get a no.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, so as far as puzzling goes, I feel like there is possibilities of other things, but it's seeming super easy. Kenny came out as the Saint, which obviously the Saint doesn't want to die at night. Definitely could be. That would be the most awesome bluff roll ever. Based on the information, well, I don't know. It seemed like it was super clear. Maybe it's not. Jamie and Kenny are no, which doesn't mean they're good. It just means they're not the demon. Jason's the decoy. Actually, the Scarlet Woman. I don't know. I need to work on the information. Maybe it's not as easy as I thought.
All right, middle of the night, you hear a lot of impish noises, and you wake up to find that Michael has died.
Sorry, Chef.
All right,
Okay.
let's talk, Michael.
I want to talk to Kenny. Kenny first.
I'll talk
Lines
to
are open.
Yaho.
I'll give it about 9 or 10 minutes.
Who's that, Jason? All right, sure. Come on
Can
over.
I
to
say
my
Yaho?
Oh,
You
sure.
want to talk, Michael?
Is anybody talking to
Sure.
Kenny?
All right,
I'm talking to Kenny.
I'll go to your room.
Can I talk
Okay.
to Kenny with you? Oh,
Okay, so I have a plan,
Okay.
and my plan is, I'm assuming you're good, so I'm splurging everything here, because I already told you from the beginning, so I'm just trusting you throughout.
Well, I'll have
But
you
anyway.
know that I feel like we're going to win this game in record time. So let's have it. Let's
Oh,
do
really?
it.
Okay. So my plan is, because the Scarlet Woman is prioritized when the imp jumps.
Yeah.
We can just leave Kenny alive. And when the imp jumps, or we kill the imp, we know where he is now.
So you're saying kill Jason?
I don't know who to kill, but the thing is, if we kill the Scarlet Woman now and the imp jumps, we don't know who the imp jumped to.
Oh.
But if we leave him alive, he's like this. Like, we know where the imp is gonna go.
Well, to Jason or to Kenny. Or if you're drunk. That's the issue there.
I know. Assuming I'm correct. All right, this is assuming I'm correct. Like,
Well, the
later
other
on,
problem
we'll
is you
figure
got
out whether I'm correct.
information
or not.
one time, so there is actually no way to verify that you weren't poisoned.
Well, there is a way if we can verify someone else was poisoned, or if we verify there's no poison. Like, eventually we will verify.
Okay, sure.
Eventually we should.
Okay.
So, if like the plan is, I think it's Kenny. If I'm not drunk, it
or
has
evil,
to be Kenny, not
or
Jason.
evil, and you're just like having this new
Oh
game
yeah.
of sowing
I
discord
could-
by working with me.
I could be evil, but okay. Let's just assume best case scenario. I'm good. Not best case scenario. Just I'm good. If I'm not drunk.
Are you the Baron?
No, I'm not the Baron. Just let me talk. Give me a second. If I'm not drunk, Jason cannot be the evil one because Kenny just claimed that he's not the recluse. Essentially, he said he's not the recluse. That's what he said. He said it in an indirect way, but he said he's not the recluse. So there's
Yeah,
no
yeah,
way
yeah.
I. What?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that.
Yeah. So there's no way I registered him falsely because he's not the recluse. Now,
Yes,
Jason
that
could be
is
the
true.
recluse. Jason could be the recluse because he never actually came out with what he is. He's just looking for outsiders. He could be an outsider himself. But I doubt it because he is usually on board with me killing the recluse first turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's evil.
Strategy.
You're cutting out.
Oh, am I? Okay,
Well,
so
I don't
unless
know
I'm
if
drunk,
it's me or you.
yeah, unless I'm drunk or poisoned, it's a good strategy. If I am drunk or poisoned, I still think it's fair game to leave Kenny alive for
Why
a
don't we
while.
just kill Jason?
We could.
I mean, we could start the game with like a heck of a lot of controversy because he will not go down without a fight.
That's true. We could. I don't know. I'll talk to him.
Okay.
He'll probably be now more open to giving me information because of what I did.
Oh yeah. See if you can pull something out of him. Get his bluff roll.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, I don't think we should kill Kenny that fast.
No,
I think
I'd
we can
agree.
use him as information. Yeah, later on.
Yeah, definitely don't
Okay.
kill Kenny right away.
All right.
To breakout rooms because I didn't update Zoom.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, I'll come to yours.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Also, yeah, don't tell anyone else because then the evil people might catch up on that.
Yeah, I don't talk to no one except for
Okay.
Chris. I tell him everything.
Oh, Chris knows everything?
No,
Yeah.
Andreas, you want
Of
to talk?
course, I know everything, Adele.
I'll talk to
yeah.
I'll talk to Chef. He's my fellow dead partner.
Hey, Ahu, should we talk and you can tell
Or
me
is he
everything?
gone?
No, that's just a lie.
He's
That's
gone.
my bluff is that I talked to Chris. Andreas, you want to talk? Are you frozen? I can't hear
Andreas
you.
is here.
I'll talk to you, Adele.
Okay, sure.
I always make them scared when I talk.
My place, my place, Chris.
I can barely hear you.
Change your name. Oh yeah, I will change it. Okay.
Better?
My place.
I heard a little bit.
good.
Yeah. Do you want to talk?
Yeah, we can talk.
Okay, let's go to my place.
How do I find it? I don't see that.
You click the button at the bottom, breakout rooms. There
Yeah,
should be right in
okay, so-
between the record and the reactions button, or sometimes it's like there's a 3 dots to say more, and then you get a menu.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's only showing mine. So let's go to my room.
Okay, yeah, I'll go to your room. That's fine. I'm heading out. I'll catch up with you later.
Hey, Ira, before you run out, just say you're not an outsider, and then you can run out.
I'm not going to say any such thing.
So you might be an outsider.
I'm not going to. I don't cooperate when people tell me what to do.
I'm just asking.
Yo. I don't know if I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're kind of soft. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I don't know if there's
Okay,
anything you
try
can do
to-
about
to have
that.
it
So
a
just
little bit.
don't talk super soft because you're coming through super soft also.
Ah, okay. I will shout into the microphone.
Excellent.
Do you know anything?
Well, I have pieces of information, some of which may be true.
Oh, I think. Yeah, I have some information. I can say
That'd be good.
there was some truth spoken yesterday.
What
I
truth?
think I can say that much.
You think there's a drunk?
I don't know whether there's a drunk.
Okay. Well, you said some truth was spoken yesterday. Are you
Some truth
saying
was
Adele was
spoken
telling the
yesterday.
truth?
Sorry.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what you're alluding to. Are you saying what Adele said was truth?
Maybe I don't know whether I trust you enough to give you this precise info.
That's fair. Well, if it was public information, I don't feel like you'd be giving me anything because if I was evil, I would have been paying attention to that as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I can confirm Adele.
Oh, I definitely can confirm Adele. Well,
Yeah.
nothing is ever 100%. One thing I will say, I don't know how much you know Adele. Adele is one of the people where if he is bad, he can be super sly. And so one outlying possibility is that he is the Baron, which makes it so that there's 2+ outsiders, but he doesn't have any additional action. So he can kind of like be sacrificed so that he can be confirmed good and throw confusion into the mix. Like that is a possibility. But I would say
No,
that
I
I'm
think
leaning towards him being
he-
good.
I'm sure he's what he says he is.
I am like 90% that, but I'm just saying Adele specifically can pull off a good bluff. Like
Okay.
he's a very like he actually enjoys being bad and like he's very good at it.
Okay. Okay, let's go back because I want to talk to Adele.
Okay, that's fine.
So.
Yeah, and I believe him too. So just like
Perfect.
take my doubt as a grain of salt. I do believe him.
Okay, perfect.
Fill out my little chart, and at the end, I find out everything's completely wrong.
Yeah, I know that's usually how it works.
Hey, Guami, if you're listening, thank you for that tip.
Courtney,
It's
you
working
wanna
much
talk?
better.
Courtney, you want to talk? You want to
Yeah.
talk?
Yeah, can you
Okay,
come
my
to
room
mine?
is yours. Yeah.
Hey, Courtney.
Huh?
You want me there?
No, I want to talk to her without you, Trey.
No, you don't.
I want to talk to her without you, Trey. Can we talk? You don't need to be outfitting.
You know me. I don't mean to be you because I don't trust you right now.
I think I can handle Jason.
All right.
Courtney,
Courtney,
don't do that. Don't
look
do
a
that.
lot.
Courtney,
Don't
Courtney,
trust him.
Don't trust him.
I
Courtney.
didn't say trust him. I said I can
Courtney.
handle him.
Well, here,
Courtney,
listen.
Courtney,
There's very good reasons to
Adele,
not
do you
trust
wanna
him.
talk?
A lot of them.
Courtney,
So just be aware of that.
I do need to talk to
Yeah,
you,
Adele.
Courtney.
Let us talk, Trey.
Yeah,
Hold
your
on.
place,
I
Andreas.
need to
Your
talk
place,
to you,
Andreas.
Courtney. I do. I need to talk to you.
What?
You-
Who?
Courtney, can we talk, please?
Yes,
you don't wanna
Jason,
talk,
I need
but
to
Trey's
talk
gonna-
to Courtney at
But
some
Trey's
point
gonna
in
alpha
time.
you.
No. Oh, really? So coming from
Hey,
you. Coming
Hey,
Jamie.
Michael, do you want to talk?
Jamie,
yeah,
you want to talk?
you still don't want to
Yeah.
talk?
All right. Well, I've only
Chris, quit
got
wasting
one
my time.
room that I can
Okay.
go to.
You don't wanna- you don't wanna
Whoever
waste
comes
time?
to the
Okay.
room
I
can
can't
talk
hear
to me.
anything.
Courtney, I'm just going to let you know I will want to talk to you at some point in time next.
Okay.
Cynthia, your room or mine? I think it's her room. Or she
That's
went
not
to
my
mine.
name at Yahoo. Try again.
Are you giving out information yet, Chris? Is there any point coming to speak to you?
There's no point in talking to him.
Hey, Yahoo wants to talk to you though, Jamie.
Do
Yahoo,
you
talk to
Minute
Jamie.
left.
want to chat to you, Yahoo?
Yeah, I'll be at my place.
Yeah, cool. Hello.
So I have multiple pieces of information that point to Jason being bad for various reasons.
Yeah, he's not. He didn't give me any information when I spoke to him at all.
And I just kind of, I defied him twice. The first thing, which if you don't know, that's not a good thing to do if you want to live. So I wouldn't be surprised if I die tonight because of that.
Okay.
Which I don't want to die. But so first I told him, he's like, just before you leave, tell me if you're an outsider. And I said I'm not going to do that, because one of my things is I'm oppositional, and if you tell me you must do this, well, guess what? We're going to do something other than that.
Yeah, that's
like,
human nature. That is, I'm sure.
Well, you know, it's fine. I'm not even saying it's not a bad thing to come out as an outsider, but don't tell me that I have to do that.
Yeah.
And then, there's multiple pieces of information that do target Jason. However, nothing is definitely set in stone. But we have information that maybe we can share. Are you sharing information?
I could tell you I'm in the I'm in the top half, so I get some sort of information.
Well, the information would be the top 4, but you're saying top half. Okay.
Yeah, the top half,
normally when people give me information, I give information, so I'll give information as well. I am also in the top half. We'll just say that.
Top half, cool. That's 3 people that are in the top half now.
Yeah, well, and we've given more information because obviously you know that I'm not what you are, and vice versa.
Yeah. I don't know if I put in a bit more trust in Trey than I should, though. I probably told him a little bit more than I should. I'm going to wait.
Are there any tears coming down the face?
We'll chat again.
Oh, the thing's closed.
All right, nominations are open.
Hey, Yahoo didn't talk to me. That's suspicious.
I did talk to you. I talked to you on day 1, and we determined that we should never talk again.
I don't think we went that far.
But I do know one thing. If you yell, "Don't vote for me," I will pull my vote next time.
Does anyone
You're
have
welcome.
suspicions? Does anyone have suspicions or not?
I wanted to talk to you, Jason, but I didn't.
I didn't
so.
get a chance because I was busy talking to someone who I believe is evil. So I nominate Trey, and I'm going to explain why in multiple ways right now.
Right.
Trey claimed to me that he was the monk when he came to me, but in the first turn, he was claiming that he had a role that got information. And he goes, "I'm not really the monk. I'm the washerwoman. I was protecting the monk." And the only person he talked to for 10 minutes in the first term was Courtney, who claimed she wasn't the monk. So therefore, I believe Trey is lying in some way, shape, or form. I don't know what it is, but Trey is lying.
I am lying to you, Jason. I am.
So we should kill you because you're lying.
You're right. You should kill me. And that's why I wanted to find out if there was a virgin so I could nominate him and then die myself. But you told the virgin not to come out. I am the washerwoman. So I want to die. So kill me. But here's the deal: is I wanted to die via the virgin, but yet you told him not to come out.
I didn't tell him not to come out.
You did.
I said after Adele already came out at the top 4 to kill himself. There's no.
This is Trey's defense.
I am the washerwoman. You guys can kill me if you would like to. I would rather die via the virgin if there is a virgin when I would nominate you right now. But if not, then you will kill me and you can let the Undertaker see me, which I am perfectly fine with.
Yeah.
So Jason,
I don't think there's a virgin option for you.
I don't think you're the virgin, Trey. By the way, Adele, did you ever tell
Wait, Jason, I'm not the virgin.
I
No,
don't think there's a virgin.
I didn't.
Nobody
I
thinks
thought you
that 'cause he
said.
claimed he wasn't.
Does anybody else have anything for Trey's nomination?
Yes, Trey also claimed to me that he knew Adele's role. I'm not going to say what Trey told me yet because I don't think it's relevant and Adele could come out himself. But Trey goes, I know Adele's role 100%.
I do.
Or does anybody else have anything before we go?
Jason, did it ever occur to you? Hold on. Okay, actually, here's what I'll give my defense. Jason, did it ever occur to you that I've talked to enough people that I can actually start putting the puzzle together? Did it ever occur to you?
First in day 2.
Oh my God, Jason! It doesn't always have to.
Okay. Let's.
Holy
crap! We're gonna start the vote with Andreas. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1.
And you should do a 5-second count.
Trey's just doing a public service by pulling all of Jason's hostility, so the new people don't have to be called idiots.
I know that's true.
I don't know.
I am the washerwoman, so I'm fine dying. So there you go.
Adele, quit playing, man. You ain't using your dead vote.
Obviously not. I'm just trying to tell people we should vote.
Really?
Without saying it.
New people, you realize if someone's lied about a bunch of things, it's okay.
3 votes is not enough. Nominations are still open.
Well, you guys should have killed me.
I do agree.
We'll get you tomorrow then.
I mean, that to be honest with you is why I wanted to know the virgin, because if somebody came out as a virgin, I was going to immediately nominate them. And that's no joke. So you guys can take that with what you will. I'm good, and I have found out a lot of information that I want to give to the good players. And Jason, you should trust me if you're good.
You think Jason
you
wants
lied
you
to
bad,
me.
then?
You flat out said you were the monk, and then
who cares if I lied to you?
So how do I trust you when
dang
you lie
it!
to me?
Because you lie to people all the time. All the time you lie to them. All the time.
Do we have any other nominations?
Jason, hey, lying as a washerwoman is okay because I can protect people. I can lie to protect people.
I love this. I don't have to pay for this entertainment.
Jeez, man, you know saying well, if I'm the washerwoman, I want to protect a good person. You know that. You know that 100%. So dang it, yes, of course I was going to lie to you.
So who can we kill? Who wants to say they're a minion or a demon at this point? Just let us know.
Hey, can the demon please stand up?
Players at the point where Beam comes out.
It'd be very helpful and useful.
Yeah. We'll just end the shenanigans right now.
Give it about another 2 minutes.
I'll nominate Jason.
Love you.
Yahoo nominates Jason.
Oh, interesting.
Who nominated what?
I nominated
Oh,
Jason.
I gotta finish. No wonder. I gotta finish this one.
Oh, and the game has been deleted.
We just deleted the game.
Extra.
No, it's still on. Still works on mine.
So I'll give my reasoning. I don't know if he's bad, but there's multiple pieces of information that would indicate that he's bad. And maybe he'll tell us something rather than just demanding that we tell him stuff now that he's nominated.
I like that idea. I like that idea a lot because
So I've literally asked for outsiders.
Yeah, that's what the minion would want to do.
Okay, I've literally asked for outsiders, and that's all I've done all game. And
Seems like a profound waste of time.
I did it for turn 1, and then in turn 2, Trey goes, "I want to talk to you." Trey says he wants to talk to me. And he tells me he's the monk, and then he tells me he's the washerwoman. That's all I have so far.
So, Jason, let me tell you, if I knew who the monk was, wouldn't I want to protect that person?
But then you told me the washerwoman right afterwards, and then I went to Courtney. It's the only.
That's because you know what? Because you're a psycho who goes after people who lies.
Okay.
Okay, seriously.
That's
And then
okay.
I went
Let's.
to talk to Courtney, and then I went to talk to Courtney.
You can silence
and
us, Sam, if you'd like.
Courtney goes, "I'm not
Don't
the
forget
monk."
your mute button.
Don't
Sam.
bring my name into this craziness.
Well, my better judgment. I do want Jason to finish his defense.
So let me finish my
Without muting
defense. Let me finish my defense here. My defense, not Trey attacking me more for whatever
Okay,
reason.
okay, we know.
So at Yahoo, in turn one, all I did was go around asking people who were outsiders.
That's correct.
But I wanted to find out if they had a drunk or not. That was the first thing.
Yeah, it's fine. That's valid.
In the second turn, I asked you because you were the one person I didn't talk to yet, as you know, and I tried to ask you, you didn't want to answer, but I know you're not an outsider because you would have said it by now. So I'm feeling confident that we have a drunk. Secondly, Trey pulled me and goes, "I need to talk to you, Jason." And he goes, "I'm the monk." And I go, "You can't be the monk because on turn one, you literally said that you got information and you know you're not drunk. So how the hell are you the monk?" And he goes, "Okay, I lied to you. No, I'm really the washerwoman and I'm protecting the monk." And the only person he talked to was Courtney. So I went to Courtney, and as soon as I went to Courtney, and a bunch of people saw it. Wait, listen, Yahoo. Listen, let me finish my defense.
That's fine. Finish your defense. You have all the time in the world until Sam says it's over.
So I went
Maybe
to
I'm
Courtney,
quite
and as I tried to ask to talk to Courtney, and a bunch of people in the room, Trey's like, "Let me come. I need to come too." And I'm like, "No, I want to talk to Courtney." And Trey
Why
was
is
like,
this about
"I'm
me
coming."
still?
Because I'm trying to explain what I've done all game. When the Yahoo goes,
We do need to move it along, though.
anyway, besides that, I don't have much information at this point because all I've been in is this Trey nonsense. But I'm
So
not
what he
bad.
said that last part. I actually want to hear what Jason wants to say. What was that last part he said about Courtney?
That I went to Courtney because Trey and Courtney talked for 10 minutes on the first turn. So I went to Courtney, and as soon as I went to talk to Courtney, Trey kept going, "Can I come too? Courtney, don't let him go alone. Let me come. I want to be there as part of it." And a bunch of people saw this, Adele.
I would just like to point out that what Jason literally did here is he says, "I think Courtney's the monk because Trey talked to her, so I want to out our monk publicly." That does not make a lot of sense.
I said, "Let me go talk to Courtney." I didn't say
All right,
that.
we need to
And none of
move
this
on
was
with this
public at the
nomination.
time. And Courtney's not the monk, by the way.
Oh, good.
As I found out, Courtney's not the monk, which is why I thought Trey was lying in the
So
first
we're gonna start this vote.
Jason?
Okay, let me.
So
Okay, we're
you
gonna
found
start
out
this
Courtney's
vote.
not the monk based on what she
Courtney's not
said?
the monk.
All right, muting everybody. We need to start this vote and move it along. It's going to start with Adele in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe Chris asked for a 5 count last time. And y'all can unmute yourselves if you'd like.
Yep. Chris will kill him. Nope. Who's gonna kill him?
Let's get the
Courtney
5.
kills him.
Hey, look at that. Courtney voted.
Wasn't sure if we should or not yet. I was.
Courtney, because Courtney and Trey are bad.
All right,
Just so
5
you guys
is
know,
enough.
I'm the mayor. I'm going to say it now publicly. There you all go. I was going to go to the final 3. I told one person in the room this, Kenny. Now you all know. Have fun. Bye. We're probably going to lose. And I
We
don't
have
know
one more minute for nominations.
And good work, Trey, because you're going to win. You and Courtney are going to win.
First of all, Jason, if I am evil, that is my job to win. But second of all, I'm not. And just because I lied to you, as
Okay,
everybody,
well, I'm the mayor. You guys wanna kill someone else?
as everybody has learned at some time or another, that when they lie to you, that doesn't mean that they're bad. It means that they have a reason to lie to you.
I'd also like to point out that the mayor shouldn't out themselves even if they get 5 votes because potentially somebody else could die.
Well, I outed myself.
I have a
outed myself
question.
now.
Hey,
Because
I have
I'm
a,
chopping block.
Yes,
I have a
Courtney.
question. I have a question.
Yeah.
So would y'all consider the mayor a protection role?
Yes, because
Well,
that's off of
I'm
me.
not asking you, Jason.
The mayor's
What do you
an
mean by
alternate
what do you
with
mean by a
condition.
protection role?
I don't know. I'm just asking
mayor's
what
an
y'all
alternate.
consider.
I would
bluff roll?
categorize it as somewhat of a protection. Somewhat.
Yeah, like
Somewhat.
because if a demon targets the mayor at night, it is quite possible that it would bounce off and
I didn't lie to
kill
you.
a different
Courtney.
player.
I didn't quite tell you what I was, but I said it was a protection kind of role. I didn't lie to
We
you.
count down from 10.
I guess I'm not understanding
I'll
how
come
the
and talk
mayor
to
is
you and either
considered
tell you the truth or
protection.
tell you other lies.
Yeah, the
Anyway-
mayor is when the demon
anyway-
tries to kill the mayor, they may bounce off and kill someone else
someone
instead.
wants to kill someone.
Right, so how is that
how is that protecting?
Well, it's protecting himself. That's why I said it's
If anyone
kind
wants
of.
to nominate, you have to do
That's
it
a
now.
sketchy way to call
Someone
that
Kenny.
role.
I'll nominate Kenny.
Game over.
Just
What?
I'm just keeping us talking.
I'm the one
Calm down.
person you should not nominate.
I'm not even trying to kill you. I'm just trying to keep it going.
Chris nominates Kenny.
Calm
What's
down.
your
A
reasoning?
nomination does not get you killed.
All right.
I'm not.
Speak for yourself.
Chris, your reason?
Well, it could have got me killed. Shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, I was just Thought we would talk a little bit longer, see if we still wanted to kill the mayor. Because if we think he's the mayor, that's all. If we don't, we don't. I'm not voting for Kenny. But
Kenny, can you give your defense and say what me and you talked about in the room?
If you want to do it, the idea Jason told me was he was the mayor. He was going to claim to be the soldier to try and make his way to the final three in order to take over. And he said that he felt that Trey and Courtney were evil and they were conspiring with each other.
So basically,
that is what I was
plan
told.
was to lie to everybody.
No, my plan wasn't to lie to everybody. My plan was
Never
to
actually.
There are other
I-
people that can say that I'm good. I'm just gonna say that.
I
There
know
are other
that
people who I
Courtney
think
and-
trust me, and I am on the good team. So I don't know what Jason's talking
So does anybody else have
Hey,
anything
you
for
guys killed me.
Kenny's?
It's great. When you and Trey
nomination?
win, I'm fine.
I don't
with
think
it.
we should kill
Trey
Kenny.
lied. I
I
don't
have
want.
nothing against Kenny.
If Trey's on the bad
Let's
team,
start the
I'm
vote
not
with
gonna win
Chris
because I'm not on
in
that
5,
team.
4,
Jason, everything
3,
that Courtney and I talked
2,
about is exactly what
1.
you
Good, Trey.
and Kenny talked
So you killed
about.
the mayor instead of the washerwoman. Good job, Trey. If you're really good, then good job.
Would you rather Kenny die instead of you, Jason?
This is
No.
getting out of hand.
Okay.
This is really getting out of hand. The end.
No, it's not the end. You
It's
killed
the
the mayor.
very
Have
beginning
fun
of the
with it.
game.
We do need to bring it down just a level.
Pretty early,
please.
yeah. New people, you should know that blood on the Clocktower can be a little more heated than werewolf.
Yep.
I can
That's
see
it.
that.
Is there any more nominations?
As
Power of the
long as we
charm.
all do like
If
a
the game was
virtual
adjacent,
hug
then yeah.
at the end.
That is usually necessary. Not usually, sometimes necessary.
So does anyone have a nomination they want to do?
Well, nominations are closed.
Oh,
Jason,
I think it's fine. I think it's fine, actually. I
so
think it's
Jason
fine.
has been executed,
No,
just wonder
given
why-
that it's already happened,
and the
Jason, I think
game
it's fine.
continues.
So,
And everybody can go to sleep.
Adele, you're okay with Jason's death? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. I am too.
Of course you are, because I think you're the third evil. That's
No,
why.
you would be very wrong about that. Well, that was interesting. Hey, I got Jason killed on day 2 or something. Day 2. Is it day 1? No, it was day 2. Yeah. All right. Well, the game didn't end, so maybe Kenny is the Scarlet Woman. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I have no idea. He was my decoy. Oh, Kenny may have become the demon. That's interesting. Okay, so now we need to suss out Kenny. Okay. All right, so I feel like this might be the easiest game we've ever played. My current theory is that Jason was the demon, Kenny was the Scarlet Woman. Kenny just became the demon. Oh, maybe I should. So I was going to pick Kenny and Adele, but maybe, okay, maybe that's not the best pick. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to go aggressive. So I was told that Kenny and Jamie, neither of them was the demon. I'm going to pick Kenny and Adele. I don't think Adele is bad. But if Adele is bad, Adele is the person I'm the most happy with. If Adele is bad, then I can go after him. That's fine. I definitely haven't picked my decoy, because Chris and Jason, one of them was the decoy. Or the demon, in which case Chris is the demon. So if Chris wasn't the demon, like, the decoy wouldn't have traveled. So if I get a yes, that means that Kenny or Adele is the demon. Most likely Kenny is the demon. We can't kill Adele. Adele's already dead. Oh my word. See, that's the thing. I don't need to check Kenny. I don't need to check Adele. All right. So I pick Kenny and Trey. Jason thinks Trey is bad, which makes me think that Trey is good. If I get a ping, we could kill Trey. That's fine. I definitely don't have my decoy here. The most likely scenario is that it's Kenny. But if If we kill Trey, it's not a big loss, and then we definitely just have to kill Kenny, I think, unless I'm drunk, in which case I'm drunk.
Oh, yeah. Who are we picking?
I have a rules question. Is
Yeah.
it possible for me to pick a dead person? Because they could have potentially been a demon.
Yes.
Okay. That being said,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that, but I always like to know more.
Yeah,
I'm going to pick.
That is a valid strategy because there could be a dead demon in addition to an alive demon.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Would the Scarlet Woman would still be the Scarlet Woman, just a demon, and also?
No, they would.
Just
they would change characters to the imp and would no longer register as a Scarlet Woman.
Okay, but the previous demon would still be the imp, so there'd technically be 2 imps.
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna pick Kenny and Trey.
Write this down. And Trey. Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for moderating.
No problem. I'm doing my best. I had a little bit of a talk with Jason, so.
Well, I don't think that I helped. I think we kind of egged him on a little bit, but I do think he's bad.
Yeah.
I do think he's bad, and I got to come after him. And he did say a lot of very sus things. All right, so I think I just screwed up big time. For some reason in my mind, I thought that Jason was the demon and Kenny was the Scarlet Woman. The thing is, so either one of us is drunk, or because it feels very weird that we would be told. So Adele was told that Jason or Kenny was the Scarlet Woman. So if one of them was the Scarlet Woman, and no, I never checked Kenny before. So Kenny was the Scarlet Woman, and Jason was the demon. I think that's what happened. And it's just a coincidence that I talked to Adele first and he told me that. That's what happened. That's the most likely thing. Because I was told, yeah, because I actually checked Kenny on day 1 and I was told no, and now I'm told yes. So either I'm drunk or it's Kenny or Trey. That's, I don't know. I don't know. I need to talk to Adele.
There he is. All right. End of night. Courtney has died.
Courtney.
Talk to Adele.
So whispers are open. I'm gonna start making the days a little shorter, so we'll give about 8 minutes.
Hey Cynthia, can you want to go to your room real quick?
Michael.
Courtney, I would like to talk to you.
Michael, Adele, and
you have to come to me.
I can do that.
Andreas, do you want to talk again?
Yeah.
Hey Jamie,
I
let's
go to
talk.
my room.
That's my room.
Yo. So, I just want.
That was a mess.
Well, I just want to apologize. Yeah, because it is a mess, and it is just a game, and we should be able to keep it to just that. But I can inform you that Sam did talk to some people and tell them to dial it down in private.
Oh, no,
so
it's
there's
fine.
that.
Yeah, he talked to me and he was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, it's fine. Jason and I just never trust each other. And a lot of times we end up being on the same team too.
Well, in case you didn't notice, I just had Jason killed. So the problem is that Jason is a player and could be bad, and if he was bad, he would tell us he was not bad. So
yeah,
like
that's why I was like, I don't trust you. And then I was asking about the protection role because
what
I was like,
protection
can
role?
you
I don't
give me
understand that.
any? Yeah, so when I talked to Jason, I was like, can you give me any indication as to what your role is so I can know if I can trust you? And he was like, it's a protection role. And
Yeah,
so
I would never
and then when he
call it
came out
that.
as the mayor,
Yeah.
and
So
I
there
don't
are
even know who
multiple
I can
pieces of
trust,
information that
so.
said Jason was bad, just so you know. The problem in
Oh,
this
yeah.
game is that the information isn't always correct. So based on what I understand, I think I could end the game right now. Or, well, actually, I definitely could end the game right now, either by making the good team or the bad team win. So there needs to be more information gathered. But I have a lot of the pieces of the puzzle, which so I you know, you don't need to tell me anything, but if you don't mind, would you tell me your role? I think you're good. That's the
So
thing is
now
you
I'm
don't really.
trying to figure out yours. So I
So
like
here's
I'm
the thing. I
just
will speak
yeah.
on Jason's behalf, which is that there are roles that don't want to be known. So like if Jason was the mayor typically doesn't want to come out because the problem is the mayor
Yeah.
is an alternate win condition for the townsfolk. If the mayor makes it to the final 3 and then says, I'm the mayor, don't kill anybody today, and we don't kill anybody, we win. However,
Yeah.
the mayor is a potential bluff role, and if we make it to the final 3 and then somebody claims to be the mayor and we don't kill them,
Yeah.
then the demon wins. So like there's a lot that is unknown in this game. And I don't even think the mayor winning is necessarily the best strategy because the mayor could
That's what
potentially
I
be the
was
demon.
thinking. I just wanted to say like the mayor is not the only way to win.
Yeah.
Like he just was so set on that.
Well, and if he was the demon, he would have to be set on that because that was
Right.
his thing.
Yeah, I didn't trust him, so I didn't really tell him anything
Well, I didn't trust him either
about
because
me or anyone I've talked to.
you don't trust anyone you've talked to?
No, I didn't tell him about anything.
Yeah, well, I think he's
about
bad. I have
anyone
multiple pieces of information that say that, which wouldn't typically happen. I mean, I guess it is possible that all the people, like there's 2 people that have bad information, and possibly I'm one of them, and one of the other person was picked on day 1, which I would say that the poisoner would be more inclined to pick, you know, experienced players. Well, maybe they don't know what role I am. That's the thing. Anyway, I do have things that I want to accomplish, but I just wanted to, you know, talk to you to like, you know, like so. Basically, and I'm going to do the same thing that Jason said, which is say I'm not going to share a lot of information. Depending on your role, sometimes you share more or less information.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's in the village's best interest for me to share information in this game. What I can tell you, I'm good. I'll tell you that I'm one of the top half. That's what people often do if they don't want to give their role, but they want to give something. I'm in the top half. So you can either trust me and share, or you can choose not to, or you can tell me what half you're in. Like it's up to you.
Can you tell me like who you trust right now?
I trust Adele implicitly, but it's like it's not a guaranteed thing.
Right.
Probably.
I just wondered if we had people in common.
Probably. I would say I trust everyone else but Kenny and Trey. The thing is,
don't trust Trey. I can't decide if I trust him or not.
Well, so here's the thing: is Jason was coming hard after Trey, but the thing, so the trick with Blood on the Clocktower is that everything sort of has 3 directions, and so you can never know with certainty what anything means. So potentially I'm drunk, in which case I'm solving a puzzle that I cannot solve. So like if that's the case, then you know, good luck. Hopefully somebody else figures it out. But based on the information I have at this point, I would say it's either Kenny or Trey that are the demon.
Okay. Well, I want to talk
and you shouldn't super share that information because other people that are more experienced will be able to figure out much more easily what I've just told you. And I don't want that to happen.
Okay. There's someone I want to talk to, so I'm going to do that and I'll get back with you if I.
Well, you don't even need to get back with me. I just wanted to talk to you to kind of give you a better experience.
No, it's fine.
If you want to talk to me, I'm more than happy to, but I'm going to head out too.
Okay, thanks.
Dell, just to see what, because I have information on him and I wanted to get.
I need to talk to Adele too.
That correct? But yeah, I can talk here just a second if I talk to Adele.
Sure.
Hey, Courtney, you want to talk?
I really want to wait for someone first.
Is it Adele? Because there's a whole line for him.
No, it's not. It's someone who's not in here right now, though. But I kind of want to see if they pop back in. I don't know why I'm being weird, because y'all are going to know when I say, hey, can
Hey, Jamie, you want to talk? I would like to talk to Adele, but, you know, I'd rather talk than not talk, so.
Yeah, I'll come to you.
All right.
Cool. So,
do you trust me more than you did?
Yeah, I'll tell you that I'm the Undertaker. Fuck it.
The Undertaker. Oh my word, that's amazing.
Yes. And unfortunately, Jason wasn't lying. It's a bit.
He was the mayor?
He was the mayor, yeah.
That's super good information, assuming you're not lying to me.
Yeah, unless if I was drunk, my information could be false. I guess is that right?
Yeah. So if you're bad, then you would lie, and that's fine. I'm not even saying you are. I'm just giving the possibilities. If you were drunk, you would be given bad information, and the storyteller would probably tell you that it was the mayor, because that backs up the lie, so it's more plausible, rather than just telling you some other random thing.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with everything, is that like oftentimes the story in this game, the storyteller is not just strictly like a witness to the experience. They actually like make a lot of decisions, and if they think that the townsfolk is winning, they'll slant things one way or vice versa. So they just kind of. So anyway, as the Undertaker, which you came out with, you don't have to tell me your list, but I love lists, so I will write down your information.
Well, I've only got Adele.
So what was Adele? Yeah. That's good.
Adele was Investigator.
And when did you learn that? That would have been day 2 or day 1? What did day 1?
I haven't actually written down what day it was. I just wrote down.
Okay, well, I'm just going to write down Adele Investigator, which is what I thought. That actually is what I thought. So that tells me that you are the Investigator. Unless you're drunk, in which case they're trying. So that's the thing, is everything.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? Really, like.
And then you got Jason as the mayor.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop suspecting him.
The only other person I've told is Trey. So.
Oh, you've told Trey, because Trey. Yeah, Trey is likely the demon.
Oh well, that's not good.
What did you tell him? So you're going to die. You're going to die.
I told him like last night or the night before.
Okay, well, I'm definitely going to kill Trey tonight. That's what we need to do.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Rock and roll.
Right, I don't know.
Because wave at you.
It's probably not a. It's probably fine.
It's weird just waiting here, hoping people come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 30 seconds is better, because, like, the last minute is good, but waiting is also bad. Like waiting for those other people. Jason, I wanted to say that I was sorry.
Nominations are open.
What?
I have nothing more to say to you.
Nothing more? Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry, because I don't think you're bad anymore.
Well,
I know Jason's not bad.
That's bizarre.
Well, nominations are open.
Are you sorry to me too, Yahoo?
I'm never sorry to you, Chris.
Okay, just saying.
Unfortunately, Yahoo, I don't trust you, because you railroaded me after I put up Trey, and I think you should put up Trey still.
Yeah, I'll nominate Trey. Absolutely.
Go for it. I'm prepared to die.
I'm prepared to die.
I am. I have no. I'm the washerwoman. I got my info. I have no other reason. I wanted to die be a virgin.
There was an official nomination, Yahoo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to.
So Yahoo,
there's no other information on somebody.
So I guess I give my reason.
Yep.
Well, just keep in mind. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to go hard on anything right now, but based on the information, it leads to Trey. And if it's not Trey, then I know who I go after next. I just have this thing where I just periodically go after people. I'll apologize to you tomorrow, Trey.
When the game doesn't end, you'll apologize.
But the thing about it is, Steven, is I am the washerwoman, so I don't care about dying.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I wanted to use my role as a protection.
I get that.
Who mattered.
I get that, and you dying will help the good team.
Yes,
strategically, it will help us. Just
which is why, and to let you know, that's why I wanted to know if there was a virgin.
No, and I'm fine with that. Like that, it's your game. You should play it how you will.
Yeah. So here's the deal, and here's my defense. I am a townsfolk. If you guys want to kill me because you guys want to confirm me with an Undertaker, then go for it. However, if you feel that you know who a minion or a demon is, go after them. But I am prepared to die, and I am fine with it.
I regret that I have but one life to give to my town.
And I will say this again. If there is a virgin, I will nominate you immediately. Okay, I'll just put that out there. Then kill me.
Anything else before we vote?
I like that the accusation was, this is why you should die, and the defense was, this is why I should die.
Yes.
Welcome to Blood on the Clocktower.
Yep, exactly.
All right, well, we'll start the vote with Andreas. We'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We need 4.
However, for new players, just to let you know, this also makes me look like I'm the imp and I'm passing it off to the Scarlet Woman.
No, it makes you look like you're a spy that knew everything anyway, and you will show up to the Undertaker as the washerwoman.
So Jason, the people I talk to will know 100% that I'm not the spy because I went to them asking who they are. I wouldn't do that as the spy. Why would I do that as the spy? I wouldn't do that as the spy.
Is enough?
You're bluffing.
No,
Are there any
I
more
wouldn't, as the
nominations?
spy, just as the spy in general, I wouldn't go to people and just pretend I didn't know the
Of
role.
course you would, because the spy could die to the virgin just as easily.
Okay.
You didn't even in the top 4 when Adele
Right, but Jason, that's a prayer I have to hope that Sam goes with. That would be dumb.
Of course he will, because he's a storyteller.
Are there any other nominations or anything else?
Okay,
Never mind, Jason. I'm not arguing with you again.
Okay. Is there an outsider other than the one we know? Is there an outsider claim? Like, there's no reason not to come out now.
So
Seriously,
I
there's
am
no
not
reason.
an outsider unless I'm the drunk. And I hope
that you know of, not drunk, that you know of. Is there anyone
Not
other
heard of
than the
any
one we
other
know of?
outsider.
Me neither.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
and
I'm
so
getting
that means that I
misinformation
very
from
well could
someone
be the drunk as
specifically.
well as all of you.
No, we know who the drunk is, Ayao. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I don't worry about that. I do believe you.
Who is we?
Helping out a doctor right now.
Well, Jason is part of it at least.
All right, I'm gonna
I
start
don't know who
counting
the
down.
drunk is.
Hey, Courtney, just so you know, I don't really suspect Jason anymore. I don't know what you know or whatever, but I don't really suspect Jason anymore.
I know
Hard
Jason's
not
good.
to suspect him when he comes after the good team so hard.
I know it is, but Jason's good, and I know he's good, and I can confirm that Jason's good. But yet he's acting like he knows everything, and he doesn't know everything.
All right, that closes nominations. Trey has been executed, and Trey has been killed. And once more, we continue on with the game.
It's one of those rare executions that ends with him being killed.
And good night, everybody.
So weird.
Well, unless I'm drunk, I think Kenny is the demon at this point. He wasn't. He was the Scarlet Woman. Ugh! That doesn't make sense either. Okay, maybe Trey was my decoy. I don't even know. I need to talk to Adele. Don't even think it matters if I die tonight, but I'm going to figure out what I'm going to pick. So I'm just trying to puzzle it out. I was told by Jamie that Adele was the investigator, which is what he said, and that Jason was the mayor, which is what he said. Possibly Jamie's drunk. If Jamie's drunk, then... So I could also be poisoned, that's the thing. I have not shared what I am with anybody, but other people have shared, so possibly by process of elimination I'm getting poisoned more frequently. I don't know that there's a poisoner. Okay. So we need to puzzle out what information is wrong.
Louia.
Yo! I'm going to tell you Jed and Andreas, and you're going to tell me no.
No.
Thank you. I love it when somebody obeys.
Wait, I'm the storyteller, not you. All right, cool. That day went a lot more smoothly.
Yeah. I apologize to Jason, and he wouldn't hear of it. I'm not, but I'm going to go talk to him today, and he'll hear of it.
I'll have fun with that. All right. Up his sleeves.
I know, he's getting ready for some brass tacks.
All right, good morning, everybody. Chris has died in the night.
That was unexpected.
I want to talk to Andreas.
I want to talk to Andreas.
Andreas, Kenny, and Adele. I was going to say Andreas, Kenny, and Adele.
I asked to talk to Adele at the end of the last day.
We got about 6 or 7 minutes.
I need to talk with Andreas, Trey. Sorry.
Adele, I need to talk to you also, just so you know.
Okay, after the Jason Andreas.
That's fine. Jamie, can I talk to you?
Andreas,
Yes,
Kenny, and
indeed.
Adele. Andreas, Kenny,
My
and
room.
Adele, please come to Adele.
I'll come to you. I'll come to you. So your suspicions were probably correct, and I suspect that we have a Scarlet Woman in play.
Oh yeah, definitely. Who do you think
So,
it is?
yeah.
Why do you think?
What, the Scarlet Woman or the Imp?
I'm sorry?
Why do I think there's a Scarlet Woman?
Yes, why do you think there's a Scarlet Woman?
Well, Trey just died, and he's an Imp.
Oh, yes, I knew that.
So,
Yeah. And
there's
Kenny
there's
is the Scarlet Woman, and he needs to die.
Kenny, I'll mark that down. Cool. So that's what. Why do you
Okay,
think that? Is
so
there any
I
reason?
am the fortune teller. The fortune teller picks two people and is told if one of them is the demon. But I have a decoy, so if I pick the decoy, I'm told. So night one, I picked Chris and Jason, and I got a yes. That's why I killed Jason.
Okay.
Well, there were multiple pieces of information that pointed to Jason. However, it doesn't actually make sense that Jason would be the demon because that wouldn't have been told that way. Guess who? Okay, so I can't tell you that. So then night 2, I checked you and Kenny, and I got a no. That's very important information because I got a no. So that was night 1. Night 2, I checked Kenny and Trey. And guess what I got? A yes.
Yes.
So Kenny and Trey was the demon. That's correct. So I got a yes, and it was correct information. I know I'm not drunk. Night 3, I checked Andreas and Jed, and I got a no. And so what happened here is when I checked Kenny, he was the Scarlet Woman. I checked him on night 1. When did we kill Jason?
Jason was 2 nights ago.
That's not important. What's important is it was last night we checked Trey. Oh, there is still the possibility. Okay, so Trey was the imp. It is possible that he. Okay, so but here's the thing. Yeah. Kenny.
So that's
okay. I don't know that he's the Scarlet Woman. Ignore what I said. No, I need to talk. I need to talk to Adele. Don't go off of what I'm saying now because I don't want to screw this up. Because what Kenny is claiming, and here's the thing. It doesn't even matter what he claims. Oh my goodness, closes at 47. Okay, so we have a few minutes. He's claiming that he's the saint. And I don't know if you know what the saint, and he probably told me not to tell you, so I'm sorry about that, Kenny. But the saint, if the village kills the saint, then evil wins. So if he is the saint, we don't want to kill him.
Okay, yeah.
But don't tell anybody that said that, or at least if you do, don't tell them. Just I don't know.
No, I'll keep it to myself until we've got more. I'll put a question mark next to it.
So if he is the demon now, because like let's say so. And I have other people's information, which I'm more careful with. Like I don't try to, until they throw it out. Okay, so I need to write down what you said. You said Trey was the demon. Now it is possible. See, here's the thing: is it's really hard to puzzle out how bad information would be because, like, if for instance he was inclined to tell us that Trey was the imp. Like it could be that the information was given that way to confuse things. So I probably need to work on things, but we are coming to a point. So there's 6 people alive. So we have basically today and tomorrow to figure this out. Like we are running out of time.
I don't think I've spoken to Cynthia yet. Have you got any information on Cynthia?
Here's the thing how this game works is you don't have time to talk to everybody. And I definitely not talked to Cynthia at all. But you said you checked Trey and he was the imp.
Yeah.
So to me, that feels like accurate information. It feels like you're getting perfect information because everything you're getting is lining up with what I'm hearing. And what I'm getting. So in my mind, neither of us is drunk. Adele,
let's say that's the case, because that just screws everything, doesn't it?
Adele is definitely good in my mind. So I need to go talk to him because he's smart.
Adele was the investigator.
Well, unless you're drunk.
Oh, well, yeah, of course, yeah.
No, with Jason. He just came in and tried to railroad me again.
No, I asked your washerwoman.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Adele, can I talk to you?
Trey, let's talk quick. Yeah, my place.
2 more minutes.
I think he's going
to
your room, maybe.
Adele, you, me, and Trey?
Cynthia, you want to talk?
Come. Yeah, come out.
Absolutely.
Where are we going?
Let's go to your room, Jason.
Okay, fine.
Who's here? Jed, do you want to chat, Jez?
Jamie, yeah.
Oh.
Adele told me I could come. If you don't want me to be here, I can leave.
Oh, no. At this point in time, I don't care, man. I really don't.
And I don't know where he went. He may have gone to a different room. I'm going to look and see if I can find out. There he is.
Okay.
Are you trusting Yahoo? Because I'm about to give some information.
That's fine because
Okay, so here's the deal: is I think I found the Undertaker, and he told me who you were, and I wanted to ask you so that way I would basically trust that the Undertaker is the Undertaker.
Okay, who?
You want me to say what you are? Because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to prove to you that I knew who you were.
Yes.
Okay, you're in the Investigator.
Yes.
Okay, so Jamie is the Undertaker.
That is enough information. That's all I need, Trey.
That's all.
Okay.
I'm the Washerwoman. I saw the monk. I went to Courtney day 1, and she said, yes, I'm the monk. We swapped roles.
And who was the other person you saw as the washerwoman?
Andreas.
Okay.
This is Courtney's first game. I had no reason to believe
I know.
she would lie to me. And so I was the whole Jason railroading thing. I wanted to talk to Courtney because I wanted to tell her who to protect for the rest of the game.
Yes, got you.
So I
Gotcha.
mean, it sucks when you're trying to actually put the pieces of this freaking puzzle together, and somebody basically says, "Nope, you're doing it wrong, and we're going to kill you for it."
That's
bullshit.
fair.
It's
I know
bullshit.
that's
because
that's fair.
I was figuring shit out for the first time. I had a good roll. I had information from the beginning. I found the monk. I found the Undertaker. I was like, shit, I actually have a whole lot of good information. And then he's like, you're lying. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really not.
So there's a problem, Trey, which is that Jamie says you were the imp.
Then I was the drunk imp.
You can't be the drunk imp.
Then
Jamie could be the drunk, but everything that he said lines up.
Jamie's evil.
No, that's ridiculous.
Then
Yahoo, can you give me everything Jamie
then you're
got?
evil. I'm the washerwoman.
Sure, but it's in front of the demon, just so you know. Do you want me to give it in
That's
front of
fine.
the demon?
That's fine.
He
That's
said
fine.
you were the investigator, and he said Jason was the mayor.
Jason was the
And
mayor.
then demon, right?
Then is he drunk?
He could be.
There's a poisoner.
Or
no, there's a
you're
poisoner.
evil.
No, I'm not. No, hey, Steven, I'm not. You know what? The poisoner poisoned the Undertaker then. And then Sam jacked with him. Dude.
And sorry, Courtney, because I know you're good.
I sure am.
I know you got railroaded by the spy also, don't worry. Anyway,
Nominations are open.
I'd like to have someone nominate on behalf. Cynthia is evil. Cynthia claimed to be the empath and she gave me false numbers. She said she got a 1 on me, she got a 0 on me, but then a 0 on Michael, and she wouldn't get all this stuff because I died the same turn as Michael. She would have never got a check on me. She's not the empath. She said she got a whole bunch of checks and now she got a 1 and she's trying to throw suspicion on one of the 2 people, and she was claiming that she got numbers on every single person down the row. Cynthia's not the empath. She's lying, and Cynthia's
true. Michael died, and then that night I would have checked you.
No,
and
you
I
wouldn't
did,
have,
and
because I
you
was
were
already
here.
dead.
Okay, can we get the info from Cynthia?
Yeah,
Can we
you
get the
weren't.
info?
Yeah.
I actually asked
Cynthia.
I actually asked Sam to clarify this for me because I wasn't sure if I got you or not, Jason. And he said since the imp goes before the empath, then I would have seen you because you were the next person in line and you weren't dead that night.
So
after Michael died.
Okay, can we
So
get
you
the
just
info?
outed me, thank
Cynthia,
you.
just so you know, engaging with somebody that's possibly evil might be a futile thing. There are good players here, and if you're good, we would like your list since it's now your
Yes.
public information.
Yes.
If you would mind
Yes.
sharing it.
Yeah, I might as well, I guess. I have gotten 0s every single night, so that put Courtney and Michael, and then
And
Jason.
you're still alive, so you have information up to day 3 then.
Yes, I do.
And you
then
got 0s the first 3.
How many is? I need to know the number. I cannot math it out myself. So how many zeros?
I don't know how many. Didn't count
So
how many zeros.
so we're currently on day 3, which we're currently on day 4, which means that you got day 0 information, day 1 information, day 2 information, and day 3 information. You should have 4 pieces of information.
Yeah. So I have Courtney and Michael 0s. Then it would have gone to Courtney and Jason 0s. Then it went Courtney and Trey. I skipped Adele because he died on day 1, and that was 0. And then Courtney and Trey both died that day. I have Chris and Andreas, and I got a 1.
Okay.
Andreas.
Okay. That's good.
Andreas.
How are you checking Chris? He's dead.
Chris is dead.
You know that I told you.
died last night.
I told you she lied
He
about her.
died last night, so I didn't know who it goes. I get one of the numbers is 0 or 1. Oh, I guess it would be Kenny and Andreas then.
Okay, whoever is good, they need to nominate. They need to nominate Andreas because either this is the first time in history that I've seen the Undertaker get spy, or he just mistakenly said spy, didn't know that it would actually register as some good townsfolk. Andreas is evil.
Okay, I nominate Andreas. I don't follow the logic at all, but I do trust Adele.
Why? I have like registered everything so far correctly.
I've never seen ever the Undertaker register the spy as the actual spy. They always register falsely to Undertaker. Now it's not necessarily, I know that, Sam, that it's possible that you could say spy, but I'm saying this could be the first time in history that it happened that I've played and seen it.
Adele as well.
Or it's just a mistake, and I think it's more likely a mistake.
Well, who was the spy, Adele?
Yahoo
Can we
Yahoo is nominated, so he needs to.
Trey
give
was
his
the
reason.
spy.
Oh, Trey was the spy?
No,
I'm not even
wasn't.
sure it's Trey, Jason. I think
this is a Yahoo
there's
No, I
information
wasn't.
missing.
Wait, hold on.
There's information
Oh,
missing.
okay.
I really wasn't. Because
Oh yeah, I muted everybody. This is Yahoo's time right now.
So I was going off of what Adele said because I believe that Adele is good. This game is confusing. There are so many variables, and I am not smart. That's all I have to say. Andreas, I know certainly that you're bad. Not really.
All right, Andreas, you're gonna mute yourself and give your defense.
Yeah, I've talked to a few people at night, and I think I've always like registered them correctly, and I'm just relaying the information I get so far. I know that IU is not the spy because I found them last night, and it's not IU. So I just told what I got from Sam. Sorry if I got
Yeah,
anything
he was told-
incorrectly, but I don't know what the
He was
specific
told
role
that-
is. Why I shouldn't get the spy. I'm a bit
He was
confused
told
about
Adele
that.
was investigator, then I was the mayor, and then
Yeah.
Trey was the spy. He would have been told Trey was the washerwoman if Trey really was the spy, because you're not told. You're told the spy could register as a different role. So we assumed that he was going to say Trey was the washerwoman, and we were going to tell him, of course Trey's the washerwoman because he's the spy, and he shows up as the washerwoman. But then he said he got Trey as the spy, which is really weird. So
Sam wouldn't do that. Sam wouldn't do that to
I
Trey. I
agree
don't
with
think so.
Adele that Andreas is the one who should be killed.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I follow that.
Anybody else have anything real quick before we start voting?
But that doesn't make him the demon then, huh?
So do we think there is a spy?
Not necessarily, but that's fine. We don't want to kill a good person at this rate.
All right, we're gonna start the vote with Jed. We'll start in
could be
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You could vote on this, and Cynthia, you could vote on this, even though I railroaded you. If you guys don't vote, you guys are doing a bad move. Kenny, you could vote too. Kenny.
will you stop telling people how to vote, Jason?
So I'm confused by what's
People
being
don't
said.
see it.
Jason, I just need to know: are you still done with me? Because you seem pretty done with me.
No, I'm less done with you now.
That makes me feel better.
But you attacked me without reason.
No, I did have a reason, but I didn't say it yet
4
publicly.
votes is enough.
I had 2 reasons.
Adele was drunk.
So, Andreas is on the chopping block. Is there any other? Sorry, I can't talk. Is there any other nominations? Well,
Jason told Kenny and Cynthia to vote.
That's the other thing, Jason.
Is
If
there
I'm
any
drunk,
chance
he
that
got me
we're
as
thinking that Jason's
investigator, and
bad?
he would get me as drunk, not investigator.
Because if Jason's bad, he's telling his
Oh,
minion
you're right.
to vote.
Then you were poisoned. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
That's why I know it's Andreas. It must
I'll
be.
just have you know that I'm pretty sure that I'm the one that nominated everyone that's died this game, which is pretty awesome.
It must be Andreas because there's only one outsider claim. It
Do you
cannot
count
not
down
be.
to 10?
Steven, I told you to kill me.
I still killed you.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
So do we think Andreas is a spy then? It's based on what I've heard.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but it must be a lie. The Undertaker
But
must
wait.
be a
I don't know.
Whatever it is, he's something evil.
lie. Something evil, not even someone.
So after I died
Nominations are
last night,
closed.
Cynthia finally got a 1. That means that Kenny's evil.
Andreas has been executed and killed.
It was either Andreas or Kenny.
Yeah,
Andreas was the
Kenny's the only one who claimed outsider, guys. There's no way he's
Good
evil
night,
unless
everybody.
someone is for some reason not claiming outsider for no reason, absolutely no reason.
Right. No, but
He didn't
I
kill
get that.
yesterday.
Kenny, I want to fix your room.
Oh, I guess.
This game is amazing. I have no idea what's going on. Somebody did say that Courtney was the mug, so let's put that in. Think that was said. Custom note. Chris, I have no idea. Never know anything about him. Andreas. I don't think he was evil. I think Chris died, and that made Kenny. Yeah, I need to talk to Adele. I desperately need to talk to Adele. I would just like to make a prediction that they kill Cynthia. Because if Kenny is the demon and he doesn't kill Cynthia, he's going to get another 1. Which is going to make him look pretty sus. Because that would mean it's either Kenny or Jed. And it is Kenny, so he does not want that 1 to exist. And he wants us to continue thinking that Andreas was the spy. At least that's my theory. Which means I get more information. Which means that I will learn about Jed and Kenny. And I don't think it's possible that I would get a 1 for Jed.
Hello, hello.
I'm alive still. That's amazing. They killed Cynthia. Never. You don't have to tell me. I am gonna pick Jed and Kenny, and you're gonna tell me yes.
Jed and Kenny. No.
Okay. Thanks.
All right.
All right. I think it's Jamie. Because I gotta know, unless I am drunk. Okay, so I need to talk to Jason. I need to talk to so many people, and I don't have any time. I am drunk. My information is no good. Okay, how did I get a... Because Trey was the imp. So, Jed and Kenny. It has to be Jamie. They killed Cynthia. Andreas was bad. Jamie is the Scarlet Woman.
Hey, that was quick.
Go. All right, y'all awaken to find that nobody has died.
Oh, judge me.
It's unexpected.
So we're only going to give about 6 minutes from here on
Adele?
out.
I want to talk to Jamie. I want to talk to
I
Jamie.
wanna
Okay,
know
can I
what's-
join that?
No,
I want to know what Cynthia.
No, I need to
Jason,
talk to Jamie.
I'll
alone.
talk to you,
I know.
Jason.
Do you want to? I'll come to you, Adele.
My place at Jamie. My place.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
heard your name. I heard you say my name, Jason. Do you want to talk to me?
Yeah, let's go.
My room.
Okay. Hi.
What's up?
So there is a spy in the game.
Okay. Was Andreas the spy?
No, Trey was the spy, and Andreas for somehow couldn't cover himself as a demon, and he said he saw Trey as the spy. Trey was the spy all along. It was obvious. But
Okay, who said that Trey was? I'm sorry. What? Repeat that sentence.
and said he got spy for Trey, which is the dumbest thing ever, which is why Yahoo called him out.
Who said that?
Andreas, the guy that we just killed.
Okay, and what is he?
He's the Undertaker. What?
Okay, I was told that Jamie was the Undertaker. Is he faking for the Undertaker? Jamie told me he was the Undertaker.
Yeah, Jamie's not the Undertaker.
And he's been giving me correct information, and I think he's the demon. So here, I'm going to give you my information. I was the fortune teller. And are you ready?
Yeah.
On night 0, I picked Chris and Jason. Got a yes. On day 1, I picked Jamie and Kenny. Got a no. Day 2, I picked Kenny and Trey and got a yes. Night 3, I picked Jed and Andreas. Got a no. And then last night, I picked Jed and Kenny and got a no. So somehow, Jamie earned Andreas's trust, and he's been giving Undertaker information. My information, I think, leads to Jamie. And I don't know how you think. If you want time to puzzle it out, that's fine. Unless I'm drunk, in which case I have no idea.
You're drunk.
You're
You're
think?
100% drunk. I already know.
Okay. So what do you think?
Okay.
Did you think I was drunk? Because you told me you knew who the drunk was. And you said, don't worry, you're not drunk.
I'll talk to you later about it.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you. I know what the puzzle is, and I'm not going to tell you right now.
Well, that's dumb, because I just gave you a piece and you're giving me nothing.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was told by the Undertaker that you were the mayor. I think it's Jamie, and I think you're just lying to me.
Okay. If you want to believe that, you believe that.
Okay.
Saw me as, or said that he saw Jason as the mayor.
Yahoo.
I need to talk to Adele.
Jamie.
Do you want to talk? Jason, it's Jason. Do you want to?
Yeah,
talk?
I'll come to you, Jason.
Okay.
Jason's gonna tell the demon all the things I just told him.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Jamie's bad, you guys.
No, I'm not.
Hey, Chris, you want to talk?
Not you, Chris. Jamie.
Yes, Yahoo. I'll go to your room.
All right.
Adele is coming.
That sucks. Are you good?
Yes.
Will you
I'm
talk
the
to
Slayer.
Adele?
I can talk to Adele.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab him and bring him into this conversation.
Okay.
Okay, then Jamie needs to die.
Adele, can you join me and Chris in my room?
Yeah, sure.
About 3 more minutes.
Okay. Chris, are you willing to tell anything?
Yeah.
What are
I
you?
already told Adele what I am. I'll tell you. I don't care. I'm the Slayer.
Oh, so you can say Jamie.
He's dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, that's not helpful then. Okay, so here's the thing.
I was like 1 or 2 days. I only wanted one or two more days, and that was good.
What are you, Ayaho?
Yeah, so I'm the fortune teller, and I got a lot of information, and I think it definitely is Jamie. And I just went and told Jason, which I am very confused about a lot of things. Well, it's fine. So let's listen. Night 0, I checked Chris and Jason. I got a yes. I think Jason was the demon, and I think Jamie is the Scarlet Woman. Well, I don't know. No, because you didn't pick. Unless one of us was poisoned. You were poisoned at one point, but we'll hash through that. So I'll just give my information. So night 0, Chris and Jason, yes. Night 1, Jamie and Kenny, no. Night 2, Kenny and Trey, yes. Which I was told that Trey was the imp, but possibly by Jamie, who was the Undertaker. I'm sorry.
And then?
Night 3, Jed and Andreas, no. Night 4, Jed and Kenny, no. So assuming that I'm not drunk, I just asked about who died last night. Oh.
Nobody.
Oh, that's right.
Which was
'Cause
weird.
I expected Cynthia to die. Why did nobody die?
I don't know.
So wait, what was the last one? Jed, Andreas, and then what?
Jed and Kenny. And I don't know why I
Jason is now talking to Jed, and I know he talked to Jamie just a little bit ago.
So which one you got yeses on?
As soon as I was done talking
Jason.
to Jamie, as soon as I was done talking to Jason, he went to talk to Jamie.
Yep.
So which one you got a yes on, Ayaho?
I got a yes on Kenny and Trey, which I was told that Trey was the demon by Jamie, and I don't know if that was accurate information or not. I was also told that Andreas was the Undertaker. Does anybody know who the Undertaker is?
Wait. The other yes, what was it? The first yes was
So the first
Trey
yes was
and
Chris and Jason.
Chris and Jason, and the second yes was Trey and Jamie.
Kenny.
Trey and Kenny, my bad.
Kenny claims that he's the saint.
And those are the only two yeses you got.
Correct.
Do you want the nose, or do you not care?
Didn't you just say you got a yes on Jamie as well?
What?
Oh, Trank. Didn't you just say you got a yes on Jamie as well?
Yeah, so if he was the Scarlet Woman.
Oh, right.
So who was the demon? Was it Jason or Trey? I don't even know. It seems like Jason has to be bad.
I heard that Jamie was saying that he was the Undertaker.
He was.
At one point.
Who is the Undertaker?
Well, is it either Andreas or Jamie? I don't know.
Somebody just told me, Jason told me Andreas is the Undertaker. He also told me I was drunk. Am I drunk?
No, I have to leave.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I don't know why he's got to leave.
He wants to talk to somebody else. So I have no idea what's going on.
All I know is it seems like there's a double claim on the Undertaker. I'll just tell you. Trey, because he came out in public. Trey said that Jamie came to him early and claimed he was the Undertaker.
Yes. Well, Jamie told me he was the Undertaker, and he gave me his list, which I don't know if it's true, partially because I think he's the demon.
Yeah. Well, Andreas came out in public and said that he was the Undertaker.
Did he do that before or after Jamie?
I didn't think Jamie came out as the Undertaker yet. Andreas just came out last night or last day, remember?
I don't know. I haven't written down that Andreas was the Undertaker, and I think Jason was the one that told me that. And Jamie said that he was. I'm so confused, but I think that Jamie's bad. I wish that I had checked Cynthia, but I thought that she was the empath and was going to die last night. But then she didn't die because I checked. Well, if Kenny's the Scarlet Woman, we can't kill her. So we're at 4 right now. If we kill today, it's 3, and then we lose.
Jason's now talking to Cynthia too. Jason's talked to Jamie, Jed, and Cynthia. I don't think Jason's good.
I have no idea. Well, he's trying to sow confusion. I think that.
Yes, he is.
Well, we need to get it solid. What do we think? What do we think? What makes sense?
Well, now that Jason's talked to those 3 people, one of those 3 is dead. I'm trying to. Why did nobody die? Is
He talked
that
to
would
Jason
probably
first.
be the
That's the
key
demon.
here.
Round 1, and I don't know if that's why I died as well, or
nominations are open.
Wait, I have some info to bring out, but Michael, do you want to say what your role is publicly now? It'll help. What are you shaking your head?
I'm shaking my head because I love you.
I agree with your theory, by the way. Anyway, Michael, do you want to explain your info, like what you are first, which will help?
I don't know if I do or not.
There's no point. You've been dead since the whole game. You might as well say something to figure out if there's a spy and why you were killed.
There is a spy. I truly believe, after talking to a few people, there is a spy. They've been plucking away people. I didn't. Listen.
You know, we're good.
I didn't come out day one. I died the first night, and the reason why is because of everyone talking that I should have came out day one. That's my goal. Yeah.
Okay, you were the virgin.
I was going to come out day two, knowing the top 4 players was one of them was going to sacrifice himself, which Adele did. Then I was going to come out day 2 to try to get 2 people cleared, and then I would have felt good with 3 people cleared after day 2. That was my plan, but I died night 1.
Chris, do you have info or no?
Nope.
Okay.
How many? How many?
Say what your role is or anything. You don't want to help our team.
Oh, I can tell you my role. I mean, well, the people that know my role, do you guys think I should just keep it to myself or just say it out loud?
At this point, we got to get the info out.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Slayer. I had nothing. I was the Slayer.
You were the Slayer, and you never.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say
third day I died.
Someone live has to nominate. I believe Jed. I believe Jed is evil.
No,
I believe that since day one. I believe that since day one, I can't nominate. So I truly believe someone needs to do Jed and get him out of the game because
Jamie.
Well, I would just like to point out.
I want to know this. How many more people can die? And
one.
You still win.
It says there are 5 living players on my screen.
So we can kill 1 now, and then we'll have to get the demon.
So how sure are we there's a spy? Because
we can kill twice. There's gonna be 2 more deaths.
Yep.
Cynthia, what did you get? What number did you get, Cynthia?
She got a 1, but I don't believe it's true. Because let me explain what Jamie's claimed. Jamie has now claimed to me, and I'm just gonna bring it out here. Jamie claimed to me Undertaker.
Yep.
And he claimed to me that he saw you as the investigator, me as the mayor,
yep.
Trey as the imp,
yep.
and then Andreas as the drunk, which makes no sense because you can't be a drunk Undertaker. There's no such thing as the drunk would be the Undertaker because there's an Undertaker in the game. So Jamie's also lying.
Yeah,
unless he's poisoned.
Yes,
unless
that's
he's
100% accurate, Jason.
Yes, that is
unless
accurate.
he's poisoned.
That is accurate. So we need to kill Jamie.
Jamie and Jed are evil. I'm 99.9% positive.
Yep.
Because Jed basically came out and said he was either the soldier, fortune teller, or Raven, and he hasn't helped the village once.
You do realize that the soldier role, if someone didn't die at night, so he could be the soldier. You do realize.
Yeah,
that,
but
right?
why would they go after him when Cynthia was on the chopping block and getting more information? That makes no sense. Why they would go?
Right?
Go
why go after him if she's the?
Why go after Jed?
Now, the possibility is that if there is a spy in play, they won't go after me if I'm drunk.
That's true also, but you're not drunk because Adele's drunk.
Well, you told me
I'm not drunk.
You're not poisoned,
You're
man.
dead.
Anyway, Jamie has to be the kill. Jamie has to be the kill because there's no way he would see an imp and a drunk.
Okay, so there's a double claim on Undertaker. I'd like the second Undertaker list, if you don't mind.
The second Undertaker list, he saw me as the private investigator. I mean, he saw Adele as the private investigator, me as the mayor, Trey as the imp, and Andreas as the drunk. But you can't see Andreas as the drunk because Andreas.
So you're saying Andreas
unless he was poisoned.
Unless he was poisoned.
Wow.
Because what you're trying to tell me, Jason, is that there are 2 Undertaker claims and they're both evil. Like, seriously?
Well, they're also both giving good information. And you went way too fast on your list for me to get it now.
Because Andrea's information is impossible that it's correct based on the spy and me getting investigated.
Now, here's the question though: is how did Jamie? Because he talked to me also right before Jason died. I talked to Jamie before Jason came out as the mayor, and Jamie told me that Adele was the investigator. I knew that, and that was why I wanted to talk to Courtney. And so here's the deal: how would Jamie know that Adele was the investigator?
I don't know. He gave me a good list.
Yeah, because Adele died during the day.
Yeah, but it was when he told me, Stephen. It was when he told me. He told me on day 2.
Okay.
How would he know
he's the
that
spy.
Adele was the investigator?
Jamie, who did you talk to on the first day?
He's a spy.
I don't remember. Not a clue. Who did I speak to on the first day?
if it's a spy, then why did no one die?
So if we think it's Jed or Jamie, why don't we nominate one of them? We get 2 chances. And hopefully it's not Cynthia.
Well, you do it. You're alive.
Okay. I nominate. Which one should we go? I nominate Jed.
I second. Oh, wait, wrong game.
Yahoo nominates Jed. Yahoo, state your reasoning.
Once again, I don't understand the game. I am not sure if this is werewolf, but it might be Jed.
Yeah, your defense.
So I've told a few people already. I was going to come out today, but then I was a bit confused with all the talk about the spy. So I'm a soldier. I've been trying to help you any way I can, which is to get myself targeted at night. So I've been trying to go to people and drop sort of hints about me being an important role. I was going with the Undertaker. So I was dropping hints to like Chris, Cynthia. I came out as a soldier to Kenny pretty early in the game because I trusted he was good since there'd been no other outsider claimed. So I'm not sure if based on the spy,
I don't think it's Jed, and I have a new alternate theory now.
What's your new theory?
The alternate theory is before we vote on Jed, the alternate theory is that Jamie was poisoned. Like everyone's saying, Jamie was poisoned when he saw Trey as the imp, and he saw Trey as the imp and Andreas as the drunk. So if Andreas was the drunk, Andreas wouldn't have had Undertaker. If Jamie's really the Undertaker and being poisoned, then Andreas wouldn't have had Undertaker as a drunk role because you can't get the same role as a role that's in play.
So you think Andreas was evil?
Well, yeah, that's why we killed him last time, I thought.
So the theory is, if there is a poisoner, then Andreas is evil and was lying about the Undertaker, and which is why he said spy, because he was the real spy. But either way, if that's the case, and Jamie is the real Undertaker and was poisoned, then unfortunately it has to be Yahoo and Cynthia are the two evil people.
I'm the evil person now.
Let's Trey.
I have a question.
I still think we should kill Jed though.
Cynthia, what did you get as your number?
Got a 1 again last night.
Okay.
Yeah,
and we have one more.
We're going to start the vote.
I mean, Jed is claiming he's like the soldier. Last night nobody
let's just kill
died.
Jed. We cannot confirm him. Let's just kill Jed.
In the game.
All right, I want to mute everybody just real quick. You're going to mute yourselves, but we are going to go ahead and start this vote. It's going to start on Yahoo. It's going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do think we should vote, guys.
How do we know when to use our dead vote?
Maybe not now, but I do think we should kill him.
Yeah, might want to vote.
Past me, so.
We need one more vote.
No, we're good now. We're good now.
So here
we
Don't
were
use
good.
dead
Yeah.
votes.
Oh.
I said we were good now. I said it like 3 times.
Fuck it, I make a mistake.
So that is 4 votes, which is enough.
I did
to
it.
Jed on the top.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I calculated wrong. My bad.
Okay.
And let's see, Michael
Or
and
Adele evil.
Yeah,
and
that's
you just
what
want
my
to make
first
sure
thought
that
too.
the soldier dies.
Adele, here's the problem. There was no death. Do you think Jed's smart enough to actually kill a dead player again?
Yeah, it's easy. If you're the demon bluffing the soldier, that's exactly what you should do.
Yeah.
But even if he's not, even if he's not evil,
way.
even if he's not evil, we cannot confirm him, Jason. We have to kill him.
I know, but there should have been someone else we should have killed first.
No. We have to kill him now because we cannot confirm. However, the others are giving information. We can figure them out.
Those of you that talk to Kenny, you believe what he is.
Oh, Kenny has to be. There's no other outsider. That has to be what he is.
Yes, I believe him.
Okay.
I've waffled with him
Yeah,
as
that's
I have
true.
with every other person.
All right,
Sorry, Adele, I needed to ask
we'll need
you.
another nomination. Or close the
Fine.
day.
It's fair.
Nobody has claimed outside.
Kenny's the only one
Anybody?
confirmed. Kenny's literally the only one confirmed.
Hey, Adele, is there a reason
All right.
that you haven't come out with your information yet?
Because we think he's a
I'll come
drunk.
out tomorrow.
Is
Okay.
it because you're
See,
evil?
I
Adele?
told you that's the thing you always say. You always say, I'll come out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So nominate
Information
Cynthia.
is meaningless at this
I
point.
nominate Andreas.
Uh,
I already
I heard,
nominated.
No,
I
you
heard
already
Jed
nominated.
nominate Cynthia.
He's dead already.
Well, I know that. I wanted to talk to him.
All right.
Okay.
Jed,
You can do it.
Jed, state your reasoning.
Well, that's partly the reason I'm nominating is I want to talk some more. So, I mean, I'm not keen on I'm the soldier, so it doesn't matter if I die, but I'm not keen on that defense because we need to be trying to kill evil people at the moment. We only have 2 kills remaining. So even though I don't do anything now, I'm outed as a soldier. I think we still need to try and kill the bad people. I'm not sure I trust Cynthia's information. Does anyone have any information confirming that she is the empath?
What I will say is I expected Cynthia to die last night because she's the empath, and I don't see any reason they wouldn't have killed her.
Yeah.
So Cynthia, hold on. Cynthia gets her
I don't know why either, because I thought I was going to go. Even when Sam entered my room, I was like, I'm still alive. That was the first thing I said to him, because I seriously thought I was a goner since I came out with all of my information. But I mean, I don't know if my information's right either. I've been saying all along I could be drunk, and I was able to give you guys a lot of information if I am correct. And I know you guys don't know me that well, but if you did, you'd know that there is no way I could have concocted all of that if I was lying. I am not that good at note taking, and there's absolutely no way.
I believe you more, except for the one part when you said you got a number on Chris because you wouldn't have. That's why I thought you were lying last turn and said it.
Dude, it's honest mistake sometimes.
Yeah, that was because I forgot that I wouldn't have gotten him because he was already dead.
Yeah.
He was
Everything that she said and everything is panned out so far from what I have.
If there's a poisoner in play, they could have poisoned her last night, and that could have been part of the play. But it is suspect that she keeps getting one on me as the saint, knowing that if you guys kill me, then the game's over for them.
All right, we're going to start the vote.
one on
Start with
you or
Michael.
whatever else. So
Five,
You think Andreas was the spy, then why did you get one on Andreas?
2, 1.
I think Adele is bad. I'm
why
just
are
coming
you
out with
voting,
that now.
I mean, yeah,
Adele
that
is
was the
bad.
dumbest vote I've ever done, actually. But
Yeah.
I think
And I think that
bad.
was a little of a rookie mistake, and you're no rookie.
no, it's not even a rookie mistake. Even a rookie doesn't make that mistake because I voted in the last moment.
On that. Andreas just wasted his vote on that. I don't know why.
I think he just wanted to guarantee that Jed
Oh, it
died.
looks like the three.
Oh, so that's why I voted for 4, Chris. See, that's why.
3 votes is not enough.
Guys,
There you
look
go.
at
We're
the
already at
evil
4.
team
We were
right
already
there.
at 4.
100%.
But this is 3.
Yeah, Jamie has to be bad because here's the
Any
deal.
more nominations?
Is if he was
Can you take the
poisoned-
clock hand off so I can see the information?
Never mind.
Yeah, I think those are the 3 evil people. Well, that doesn't make sense. Why would they both claim Undertaker?
All right.
Oh, an Undertaker versus Undertaker issue? I
Nominations
hate
are
those.
closed.
I hate them so much.
WWE. Jed has died, and with that, the town has won. The good team has won because Jed was the imp.
What was Jason?
I called it day one.
Jason was the mayor.
Okay.
Michael.
All right,
Dude,
I'm
I
sure the grimoire,
called
but
Jed
So
day
Andreas
one.
was the bad Undertaker.
let me mute everybody real quick. I want to do the nom thing where I go over everything before I show the grimoire. Because why not? So your evil team, you had Jed was the imp. You had most of his kills on the day that there was no kill. He targeted Jason again, so there would be no kills. Andreas was the spy. Jamie was the poisoner who poisoned the Yahoo for the entire game. Unfortunately, I think there's some confusion between Jamie and Andreas on claiming Undertaker. So that's where the double claim came from. The bluff rolls were Soldier, Undertaker, and Ravenkeeper. So we're in a circle. Yahoo was the fortune teller who pretty much got junk information the entire time. Although, let's see. Well, of course, the demon was Jed. I had Jason marked as a decoy who Yahoo actually did pick Chris and Jason on day one and actually did say yes, even though that's technically correct information for the decoy anyway. But I was trying to put a lot of heat on the mayor, which kind of worked too well. But Kenny was the saint. Chris was the slayer who never got to use his ability. Courtney was the monk who unfortunately never got to protect anybody or never, got it. Cynthia was the empath who correctly got a 0 for most of the game until she got a 1 on Andreas and then a 1 on Jed. I debated whether or not to have the spy register as good or not, but I thought the town really needed help then. Unfortunately, I probably completely turned it around, but it is what it is. Cynthia. Oh, actually, I was wrong. Cynthia was actually the decoy for Yahoo's fortune teller. So he actually never picked a decoy, and he did pick Jed at the end, but I told him no. Michael was the virgin who was the first demon kill, so he never got to use that ability. Jason was the mayor. Adele was the drunk investigator who saw who saw Kenny or Jason as the Scarlet Woman. And finally, Trey was the Washerwoman who saw Courtney or Andreas as the monk. And that was the game.
Yeah, Jason, I realized I was the drunk when Andreas was the spy because his information was the wrong one.
Oh, I told you were drunk instantly.
No, but that was conflicting with Andreas until I confirmed Andreas as evil. Then I was able to confirm that I was the drunk. Until then, I couldn't because maybe he was.
To be fair,
honest.
Jason, you told me not to worry. I wasn't drunk because you knew who the drunk was, and then about 1 minute later, you told me I was the drunk.
I think it's because of the Andreas thing. It's confused us a bit until we
It
confirmed
turns
he was
out we
evil.
were both drunk, so good luck. I mean, good job.
I did say that there was a second person in and there had to be a poisoner left and there were 2 evil people. I was trying to say that.
Yeah. I didn't. The reason I didn't want to say why we should kill Jed because they would pick up on it is that there is a poisoner alive. They're going to poison an information roll, and we'll be able to figure it out. But if the soldier's alive, that doesn't help us. Like he doesn't give information.
And also,
so we'll find out who's poisoned. We can connect the dots if the people alive have information to give. I don't want to give it out, or the poisoner will decide to poison no one and flip us off.
Yeah, I didn't give my information, but I will have you know, Jason, that when I got done telling you that I thought Jamie was the demon, and you immediately, well, you didn't tell me anything, and then you immediately ran to Jamie, I was like, well, that doesn't seem good.
I wanted to find out his Undertaker. By the way, I didn't say anything about you at
That's
all.
fine. That's fine. It's just that after I told you I thought he was the demon, you ran to him, which definitely, and then you ran to everyone else, and I'm like, oh my goodness, Jason's gonna make everything a mess.
I wanted to get everyone's info, and you know.
Well, no, and that's fine. That's fine. It's just that I didn't know you were good, and that seemed very suspicious to me.
Oh, you should have known I was good.
Well, I know, but this game is very confusing. Did you know everyone was good?
Undertaker's
It's okay.
confirmed. 2 Undertakers confirmed.
I know, it's amazing.
2 Undertakers.
Yeah.
We didn't even have an Undertaker.
I've seen 2 evil Undertakers.
Why did the Undertakers give so much good information?
Because there's a spy.
Because there was a spy.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, if I every single time I went one-on-one breakout, I actually said Jed is bad. Every single person I went to, and then it just finally.
So what was that based on out of interest?
What was that?
What was that based on out of interest?
You know, it was one, I died night 1. And I was like, and I told you I was the bottom 3, right?
That was a good kill, I think.
Right? Yeah, it was. I think it was a great kill.
It was horrible.
Put me on your radar. Well, put you on my radar, and then I just saw you with the roles that you claimed. I was like, he's telling us nothing. Like everybody I'm going to is like, I'm getting no information that Jed's helping anything, and it just built and built. So that's what it was.
Yeah, so this is the first time I've been either in one of these games with this group anyway, and it's so hard to keep track of what you're supposed to know as opposed to what you actually know. Especially when you're spy, you know everything.
I feel like it balanced out slightly because I knew
I should have been more active. But,
I know this was risky with it being a newer game, but I knew this was going to be harder on the town, which I didn't mind because I think it can sometimes be part of the game. But it kind of balanced out because just unfortunately the evil team was relatively newer players. Like Jed's been playing for a while, but like he said, he's not been evil. Jamie's pretty new. This is Andreas's first game, so I knew the spy poisoner combo would be really powerful. I knew pointing towards the mayor would be pretty powerful. I think the only thing I could have done differently is to make it even better for the evil team would be make one of their bluff rolls an outsider.
Yeah.
And that really would have thrown more of a wrench into Kenny's Saint claim.
Because we wouldn't be able to confirm Kenny anymore. Yeah.
And that would have, that might have been enough to put it over the top.
But Michael, as a new player, the Virgin isn't like he could have killed. Well, obviously, Fortune was being poisoned. He could have killed the Empath or the Monk. There's much more powerful roles than the Virgin to kill in the first turn. I wouldn't have.
So that's why I killed him.
The thing is, I would, Jason, but like in a creative plan. Like I would poison the good rolls that give information, kill the Virgin. Mislead the team. You can do it. There is ways to make
and
it.
Here's the thing: because of the conversation that happened day 1, and it was such a Virgin-driven conversation, and then I died, so I didn't get a chance to clear anyone.
Yeah,
that was huge because that would have cleared potentially 3 people on day 2 when I was going to come out. So yeah, it's
one person. It will only clear 2 people if someone nominated.
No. What I'm talking about, because day 1, Adele came out and said, "Sacrifice me on the top 4." Either he was a crazy imp, or he was actually on the good team.
Crazy imp has happened But
Yeah, I know, but
but you are correct. Usually, I mean,
the thing was Trey was
Yeah.
playing like a spy. Trey was playing like he was the spy, and if the spy picks you, the spy could die also.
No, Jason, I was playing
No.
like somebody who got information, and I really wanted to
Yeah.
use that information until you just went after me,
But
and
that's
it
not
really
information.
sucked. No,
The monk doesn't
no,
have information.
I think Trey
Jason, I was
plan.
figuring things out.
So Trey, just so you know, I checked Kenny and you, and Kenny was the decoy, and or maybe not. No, never mind.
No,
I was
Cynthia was
told
the
yes, but
decoy.
that's
You were
because I'm
you were
drunk. And
poisoned the whole time.
I have nothing to
Yep.
contribute.
My information for you was
I-
semi-junk.
Courtney and
pretty
I
much.
did exactly what you and your other person was planning to do, which was lie to everybody by switching roles.
No, but
And you
we weren't
decided,
no, I wasn't claiming to lie to switch a role. I literally told Kenny, I'm the mayor. I know you're the saint. You have to be the saint. There's no other option. And I'm the mayor, so I'm going to claim soldier. That way,
so that means you're lying to us. Do you understand that?
lying
And
to the
that's
people
exactly
team
what,
only.
right?
I'm
And
lying
that's
to the
what
people.
I was doing. So for a second, acknowledge that that is what I was doing.
But your lie was bad because you literally.
Oh my
said,
God.
Okay.
Dude,
all right, guys.
I swear,
I
you ruined that game for me because I was figuring stuff out.
wait.
Man,
Said you got information and then you claimed monk. That doesn't get information. If you would have given me a role to get information, I wouldn't
no,
have.
it's not.
He was
about-
trying to protect the
It's
monk.
not
which I
all
don't-
about you, Jason.
Which I don't
It's
think was a
not
bad
all
play.
about you.
Don't, if you lie to me, I'm going to call it out. I call out
Oh
people
my
who
Oh,
lie.
well, I'm never
God.
talking to you then. I don't want you to.
Seriously. Seriously,
line of game,
man, you
it's-
ruined that game for
what
me.
happens.
I was figuring out some things, and you ruined
It's
it.
okay, Trey. Though you don't.
It does suck.
Well,
And
sure.
it sucks a lot.
Scream into your pillow tonight.
I know. Well, I'm up all night.
Okay, well, I know that was a lot of tension, but let me ask. We'll start with Andreas. If you don't, I mean, I'm just curious what you thought about. We usually like to ask some new people what they thought about the game, so I'm curious your point of view.
No, I really enjoyed it. I think being new really what got me in the end because I wasn't aware really of the.
But I think you'll take a good lesson from this about it.
Now I know that it's like unlikely to get the spy as the Undertaker.
For a lot of y'all's first time, I don't think y'all did all that bad, really. All things considered. I mean, I gave y'all roles that helped keep you lay low, and the Undertaker can potentially work well with spy because you get to see everything and you can blend in pretty
I
well.
was actually, Sam, I would just like to say I was actually extremely upset that I did not get the chef role. Just FYI, I was a little upset. I got over it, but I'm okay now.
The set of chef might have been too much information. Well, not too much, but
anyone that hasn't played with me, I'm a chef in real life, so that's why.
As being upset,
it would be
about
awesome. Yeah, that's
stuff.
Yeah,
What
it
do
would
you
be
think, Michael?
I liked it. I love it. I love it's more of a. I love how you stay in the game the whole time, right? And I can still figure out stuff and still influence the game. I love that part of it. I have this whole like try to go to my Sherlock instance, right? Where I can give up something and just try to figure stuff out, piece stuff together. I got this list a little bit, and then try to figure it out. It's fun. It's a fun game, and I mean,
we were the first people to die, Michael, and we were still engaged the whole time. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. In a big way. Way, like we still influence the game in a big way, and I really like that.
So, Courtney, you have any thoughts?
I had a good time. I just wish that people would remember that this is just a game. And it got a little heated, which kind of defeats the purpose of this kind of stuff for me, because this is supposed to be a way for me to like meet other people that I wouldn't normally meet and kind of decompress after work, and it turns into a little bit of a more stressful thing, which I get that it's, like I can deal with werewolf, but yeah.
That's fair, and I appreciate the perspective.
Yeah. I hope everybody takes that to heart, and hopefully it's something we'll work on. And it's not always like that.
Courtney, I will let you know that I've played like 8 games, and this was definitely one of the more heated ones. However,
Yeah.
it is
Which
true,
is unfortunate.
It is true that it tends to be more heated than werewolf because, like for
Totally.
instance, me and Jason, I was gunning for him probably 2/3 of the game because towards the end he suddenly was seeing like, and there were so many lies. Like everything is carefully crafted to make us not trust each other. And guess what? We don't trust each other.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And I'm not like pointing anyone out in particular. I think there were a few people that got tense.
Well, I came to you the next day, and hopefully that was a blessing because I was trying to be helpful to you.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between like gunning and remembering it's a game and like totally just like forgetting that we are playing character. That's just, and you don't want to scare away new people either, because I mean, like even Tom always talks about like the whole point of this kind of stuff is to bring new people into the hobby. But I had a good time, and I thought Sam, you did a really good job. Because I know you haven't been doing the storytelling very long. And I will probably play. I might not play like the next one, but I'll play again.
Well, so my plan after this is next week I want to try to write is it Bad Moon Rising, I think it's called, and then the week after that, let's try to say this properly, Sex and Violence.
You can't say it correctly. It's not possible.
Cannot. Yeah.
BMR and SNV. Jamie, I know this isn't now your first game, but you're still pretty new. So what do you think?
I thought it was very entertaining, pretty much. But no, it's good. I just like, obviously not this time, but with investigating sort of thing and figuring out all the clues. This time it's just trying to cause chaos.
Yeah,
which is cool. I don't mind that. I was going to pick Jason as the imp, but I forgot when you came in. So that would have been interesting.
To complete the circle, Kenny and Cynthia, last week was y'all's first time, so I'm curious what you thought about your second week. If you don't mind.
As far as letting Courtney know, this was more heated than last week. Although Jason was not happy with me last week either.
That is true.
That was for
but it wasn't. It wasn't. It seems a little more personal this week than last week.
Kenny was the tray last week.
Yeah, it's not the norm. Just
Mommy said he's out of popcorn.
But yeah, this is still fun. It's still interesting. It's weird I'm still trying to figure out how to get people to give information and who to talk to and when to do it. But it's one of those things you just got to feel out.
Well, there is one trick.
Yeah.
If you go to Chris on literally the last day of the game, he might say something.
Like a 10% chance that he'll give you
save
something.
the world if you listen to me.
I actually got Chris to come out with his role on day one.
Oh, you did?
I asked him, I said, Chris, do you have an ongoing night ability or do you have something that's once a day? And you said, I have a one-shot ability.
Ooh, that's huge, Chris. That's unexpected.
And I even wrote that down in my notes. I said you said one hit wonder.
I shouldn't have said hit.
And I got one hit wonder and I'm like, he must be the Slayer.
Obviously something about Ravenkeeper.
Yeah. But he narrowed it down like a lot for us.
I would like to tell Andreas that I feel like
I'll work on that. That was
pretty good job.
mistake.
I am slightly confused, and maybe you can clear up why there were two Undertakers. That seems like a mistake.
So why did that happen?
We didn't communicate well enough.
Yeah, that didn't quite get around.
The thing about the spy too is you have your bluff rolls, but you also know every other roll it's not in the game.
So any other
That's
role.
also a
I
potential.
I gave the bluff rolls to Andreas because he was a spy. So I gave them to Jamie, and one of them was the Undertaker.
Yeah, which Andreas already knew him because he got to see the grimoire.
Right, but he could have bluffed Outsider. You didn't need to give Outsider as a bluff roll,
That's
Sam, because
true
you put a
too.
spy. Yeah,
That's true too. And then Cynthia got the experience being a good player and having completely good information and still not being trusted.
It was when you said
That
you
happens a
got
lot.
number on Chris. I'm like, you couldn't have got a number on Chris. You're lying.
Yeah, it technically would have been on Kenny, it's an easy mistake to make.
That was a very easy mistake to make.
Yeah.
The imp killed Chris, so he still shows everybody as dead or alive until the morning.
Yeah.
But when I gave her one information, she didn't know Chris was dead yet.
Jed, why did you kill
That's how
me,
you
not
get
the
over it.
empath? I mean, their
That's
empath
exactly my-
is going to hit you soon. Just kill her. Don't kill me.
I was hoping there seemed to be a suspicion on Cynthia, so I was hoping there was enough to get it
That
off
was
me.
smart. That
but
was very
obviously
smart.
Then
not.
maybe I would have shot her for you. Just come on.
So why was there no
Yeah.
kill the night before
Couldn't
last?
have done anything, but whatever.
Jed
Did you
targeted
sink it in
Jason.
on purpose, Jed, for the soldier thing?
Yeah, I did it on purpose. I thought it was my only chance. I
So
thought
you
it might be.
killed a dead player.
I thought it
and
might be
then
done for at that point anyway, but
so you killed a dead
You
player.
might have got somewhere if you didn't. If you'd went for Cynthia, maybe. Well, it's hard saying.
No, I don't think so,
Yeah.
because if Cynthia was gone, I was like, it was definitely Jamie or Jed. If anything, it was more chaotic because of Cynthia living. Because that didn't make any sense at all.
yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was hoping for. But
I think.
actually
Well,
didn't
if
die,
Cynthia
might
had
add to the
died,
suspicion,
I
but
think
it's-
you would have had. I think that would have been the last day, if I'm not
I,
mistaken.
I
No,
wasn't
if Cynthia
involved in
died,
it.
we
there were
wouldn't
five, so
kill,
we would've had
right?
two kills.
We wouldn't kill.
Well, that's true.
You
too,
should have
yeah.
killed Kenny.
I was going to kill Kenny if it went to the final day. It was pretty much confirmed.
No way we were going to kill
It
Kenny.
doesn't.
Kenny was the only one confirmed because our version died.
No way anyone was coming after.
Right. If you killed Kenny,
Yeah.
then Cynthia would have got a
Demon
2, and then you could have at least.
You do realize
Thrown
Kenny
out.
Oh, yeah, the demon should have killed
Kenny
Kenny. Yeah,
was
the
the
demon
safe.
should have
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Oh,
The
right.
demon should kill him. Yeah.
Then
I
they
don't know. I
would've
thought
had
it
a
might be possible
50-50.
to steer the town towards Kenny, especially when Adele wasn't sure that he was drunk. I
No,
think there
the
was
town
like
was
a small
never gonna
window of
believe.
opportunity where I tried to get the town towards him, especially when Jason died. It was quite good.
See, it might have worked if you had bluffed a outsider roll, because then it would have
Right.
moved the outsider count, or they might not even realize there was a drunk. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, probably Jason probably would have, because
Well, nothing would be
That's the way
certain.
to-
Like this time, it was certain that there is one
Right.
drunk and Kenny's
Yeah,
outsider.
if not, we would have thought that Kenny might have been the Scarlet Woman.
right.
Yeah.
Someone
Because I got Scarlet Woman on Kenny and Jason, and
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a good point. Yeah.
but I never accused any of them because I wanted to make sure.